Looks like we're good. Yeah, cool. Hi, internet. Remember this show? We were off last week, which was a bummer, but people are doing a lot of cool real life things. So moving and traveling and conventions and uh, sometimes real life gets in the way, and it is the biggest bad of all time is the scheduling demon. We all know that. That being said, 2 weeks prior to that, it was the internet was the other big bad, which was Spectrum just deciding to just tank my internet through the floor. But here we are tonight, ready to pick up where we left off, which is our party in the midst of quite the fight, as they were dealing with a flame skull and a bunch of skeletons and things, and found out that also to the south are 5 ghouls that are in the process of making their way towards the party. Now, I did have the initiative written out here. I don't remember where we were, and I purposefully didn't go back and watch because I'm pretty sure it was the ghouls' turn. But I'm going to give us the benefit of the doubt and start us just back at whatever was the top of the initiative order, and we'll just go from there.
All right.
5 ghouls a ghouling.
So, from my initiative count last time, Robert, it was actually you up first.
Dude, I was infallible rolling initiative in this dungeon, so let's go.
You had a 19 on your initiative, which puts you first. So, what would you like to do? You've got the map in front of you.
I would like to use my Player's Handbook 2024 new 30 feet of movement because you can't hold these corgi feet down.
No, that's right, man. You got that full-on 30. Get to it. And listen, tremor sense now.
Yeah, gravoids everywhere.
It is a bonus action to activate your tremor sense, but it does last for a minute and it's out to 60 feet. So
right now I only have one raging clue, and that's these 5 ghouls a ghouling. So I'm going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh. Yes. And then I'm going to strike my hammer and I'm going to fire off. By the way, I can't remember if Bless carried over into this room or...
Let's say that it did.
It did. It was active at this point.
So it is currently up.
Yeah, let's go. All right, I will lightning. I'll do lightning shock.
Yeah.
On this first ghoul in front of me here.
Okay, I think I've got to make a saving throw, right? Or no, you're attacking.
Attack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Go ahead and make that attack.
All right, 15 plus this D4. Dun, 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 dun. No, that's a D8, buddy. No. Right click. Boom. Roll. 4. Let's go. 19 to hit.
Okay, 19 definitely hits this ghoul.
All right, roll that beautiful bean footage. Come on, give me a good D12.
And they are not resistant in any way. So 5 points to ghoul. Ghoul number 1 here. You watch as you're lightning. We've seen this before, but for those of us who forget, describe exactly what this lightning shock here looks like coming out.
I charge it up on my lion shield, slam my it's not my mace anymore. This is Hugh.
Yes.
So you actually see that gnarly rusted axe that's got some vines wrapped around it. It smashes and it lights up with this green electricity. And after I slam it onto my shield, point my hammer or my axe forward, and it ignites off of it and sends it out to the ghoul.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
That is your action, well described. And what would you like? Anything as a bonus action?
So I don't have spell slots or things to do anymore. I got one. Is anyone bleeding out that I can? Well, you guys are all in the hallway here, so everybody's good. I kind of look behind me to see if anybody's bleeding. Do I see anybody bleeding out?
Thumbs up. All good.
I don't see anybody bleeding. I'm just going to activate my tremor sense for the hell of it.
Okay, yeah. So you feel, if this was Foundry, I could show you, but it's not.
Don't worry, I'll give you the pulsar here. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind.
Well, Well, anyway, you do send out that pulse, and you can kind of feel with your 60 feet of dark vision. I'll just we'll do a little bit of a reveal here to give you more of what you see.
The silliness I just ran into.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Let's.
Whoa! No, it does. Look.
Oh, I did see
that.
that.
Was
yeah.
awesome.
Baby, I know your way.
Okay, let's make this gonna do one of these that you can kind of see.
The reveal.
What else is going on?
This is a huge room. Spectators and gravy.
Gives you an idea of what you can
Robert.
see.
Oh yeah.
It's
All
a
right.
deep cavern.
After Robert's turn is wow, guys rolled real bad on initiative, but it doesn't matter because they rolled worse. Gable.
Okay, that's a great confidence inspiring detail to include. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to move 5, 10, 15 right up to this flame skull.
Yeah.
And I know that I spent my one packed slot
Correct.
when we were doing this last time. So
you
I
did
probably could've spent it.
recall that it did actually have resistances.
Yes,
to,
actually,
I believe, piercing
my brain
damage was the
my
specific.
brain just remembered that.
Yes. So if you want to move back, that's totally cool.
Yeah.
Out of all of the things, it was piercing specific was the one resistance that it
Great.
had.
I would like to cast Eldritch Blast then from around that corner because it's more than within view.
100%.
We're gonna use some fancy new dice to do it. Will a 19 hit?
A 19 will definitely hit.
Okay. And this is the 10. That is 5 points of force damage.
All right.
Now how's it looking?
It-
It's probably still fine.
As far as you can tell, the flames are a little dim because we live in a 2024 world where bloodied is a condition that they have, regardless of whether they have blood or
Yes.
not. So this
Sweet.
is more than bloodied here. The light is a little dim. The eyes aren't so bright. The flames
Okay.
are a little less green.
Then if that is the case, I am going. Oh, god damn it. Okay. I got to remember action economy now with some of these new things. So,
What do you
can
got?
can I preemptively do steady aim as a bonus action to give myself advantage on the next turn's attack? If I just do something else, I don't want to.
No,
cheese
it's
it.
fine. Just roll again. I mean, if you want to, you can, or you can wait until next turn. It's up to you. Or you can roll go for broke on this here, or whatever, or save it for next time. I'll leave that up to you.
Actually, yeah, why not? Screw it. Go for broke. That was a tilt. No. Okay. It's still the 15, but
Okay, sure.
that's about it. And just for, putting myself in these in Gable's shoes of these dwarf skeletons running in panic, he's just gonna move right around the corner to kind of like, if I don't see them,
Yeah,
it won't be as scary.
correct. Yeah, if you guys missed out, it was a turn undead sent all those guys running after Gable to the north there, which was what sent them off that way. So,
Yeah.
all right. After, that was it for you, correct?
Yes, that is my turn.
Okay. After you goes our flame skull friend.
Don't go too far, darling.
What is he gonna do? Oh, he's got eye raise. That sounds cool. Pew, pew. Eye raise. He's gonna shoot at you.
Well, hold on.
thought,
Your
like, The
fingers went in
Rock.
2 different directions. Does that mean his eyes act independently?
Yep. He's like a chameleon. It's a chameleon skull. It's got the 2 little separate eyes.
Oh man, the immersion is so nerdy. Get it?
Hear me out. Chameleon beholder.
Okay, write that one down.
Why would you put that into the world?
You guys realize that everything you've said I've put in here in some stupid way, whether it's as dumb as it is or not.
It's
That's a 13 to hit. I imagine that misses, yeah?
For Gable. Oh yeah, that
Okay,
definitely
and we'll
misses.
go with that's Ira 1, pew, just like misses completely. Ira 2. Ooh, that is an 18?
18 will hit.
Okay, that'll be 10 points of fire damage.
Oh no, my temp HP is gone.
All right.
Mm.
So you want all right. Well, we can play that game. That being said,
Always should talk your DM. Chat.
after that, it is the ghouls' turn.
Mm.
So the ghouls have 30 feet of movement. And they've got a big shining lightning gentleman here to draw their attention to. So let's see. 5, 10, 15.
Gentlemen.
Gonna go right here around the back. And then this guy's gonna go here. 5, 10.
I'll
15,
defend it like the
20,
hot gates.
25, 30. This one's gonna
Well, now I have to go play that song.
These are going to dash. These bottom 3 are not going to be able to make it to you. They're going to dash, so they'll use their movement. 2 of them will get to attack you, though. Let's go. The one that's closest in the tunnel is going to go for a claw attack on you. I really do wish you could dice roll in the... or can you dice roll in the...
You can now. Game
Bottom
log
right.
and dice.
It is, but it's not. I don't think it's assisted. It's just.
Okay,
It's
well, that's fine. That
literally
way you
that.
guys can see that I'm not just making up shit over here.
We do love that.
Yeah,
though.
we would
here-
let you make up shit.
Okay,
though.
so
That's
there's a
fine.
14.
True.
14 on the
trust you.
die. So you get a little... It's an 18 to hit, which I think misses you.
Yes, that misses.
Okay. This actually works out way better. It's way easier for me to just manage it like this.
Where is the game log? Okay, there we go.
You
There we go. I got it
should...
enabled. Yeah, I see it now.
did I roll that to... I rolled that to myself. My
Yeah.
man.
You did.
Here we go. Second attack from the
I
other
no longer
one.
trust you because you rolled that one attack to yourself.
That is a 15.
Ah!
Which... I'm saying on. So it's a 19. 15 plus 4. 19.
Ah, it ties.
Okay. All right. So we're going to get to throw in some damage here. Go ahead and throw all the big damage. That big 5 points of damage that comes your way. But I do need you to make me a Constitution saving throw from his claw.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh, I always do that. Pressing the wrong. I'm like, I'm doing it like Foundry. I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah, sorry, I can't
Click.
throw you a button in here.
Thank God I have advantage. Holy shit! Rolled a nat 1 on the first
Jesus
one.
Christ, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead and get that out there
God.
for you.
The punishment I would receive. Yes, much better. 18.
Yes,
Holy
all right.
crap!
You are not paralyzed.
Ah, good.
So
A natural 1 put me in the museum, folks. I'm done.
hey, listen. It could be worse. We could be playing in your game, and then you'd
I
be
had advantage, so it'd be good.
we'd be all right.
So
We'd be all right this time. All right,
time.
that is it for the ghouls' turn. After the ghouls is Bishop.
All right. I cannot reach these ghouls, which is bad news for Bronson.
Did like half of them have to dash?
Yeah, the bottom 3 had to dash.
Okay. I was gonna say. I was like, what do you
Yeah.
mean the ghouls turns?
No, 2 of them could reach you. The other 3 were in those skeleton piles in the
was-
back. So,
My ass was braced for for 5 ghouls. I only received the 2. Got it.
you're
Okay,
good. You're good.
Ah!
All right. Well, I will move forward 30 feet,
Mhm.
which will not get me close enough to do anything to anyone.
Yeah.
But you're there.
But I'm a little bit closer and I can't cast any spells or whatnot. And I'm not going to drop my sword. So I will ready a reaction to hit the first thing that comes within 5 feet of me. That's a ghoul. Because
I just saw Ra's al Ghul. I just saw.
Ra's al Ghul.
I just
Well,
saw that.
somebody's Jake's having fun.
well, I did the math. I was like, 40 feet. Impossible to do anything
Yes.
about this. So I resigned myself, and then
Well-
I did silly jokes.
So if it matters to you,
Mhm.
you can stow and like draw like weapons as part of attacks in the rules of 2024. So if you wanted to stow your rapier and then pull out a bow, you could, but I'll leave that up to you.
Oh, I could do all of that together.
So you already
without...
have one out, you can stow it, and then as part of the attack, pull a bow.
Okay.
At least that's how I'm reading it. There's a lot of... It would be great if we had rules clarifications, but we don't. So for right
Hey,
now, we're going with that.
If I could shoot this with my longbow, I will for sure do that.
You can do that, we'll say.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give it a shot then.
All
Fourth
right.
level, Brosian Empire stance.
10 plus a D4.
Jeez.
Well-
Robert, I will never forgive you for that.
11. Does an 11 hit?
No, it misses by 1.
Oh, that's a shame. That
Jamaica,
is.
fifth
well, if
level,
it matters-
Brosian breathing.
If it matters, you do, as part of being a 2024 human, get a freebie heroic inspiration, which lets you reroll any die roll. So you could reroll that 20 or reroll that D4. It's your call.
All right, I will not re-roll the 1. Okay, so that's a 7 on that. 7 plus 7 is 14. Plus
You're good.
1 is 15.
That does
Great.
hit.
What a long walk to 13 damage, piercing.
Okay, 13 damage,
that's-
and if you depending on what you picked, your weapon mastery is now in play, which does what for those of us who don't?
Slow. So for the longbow, it is slow. A creature you hit with a longbow and deal damage to reduces its speed by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Oh, I love this. I love that.
But it doesn't stack. It's only
Correct.
just the
It
once.
is just that,
So,
but it would stack with something like a Ray of Frost if somebody had that to shut things down further.
Yes, or Spirit
Gotcha.
Guardians, which
Or
would be the
Spirit
perfect
Guardians.
thing for Bronson to have currently.
That would be the perfect thing to have. You are correct. You'd have significantly bloodied this ghoul though. So
I'm coming, Bronson.
after Bronson, or that's it for you, right, Jake? Sorry.
Yeah. No.
All right, and then LB, it's Soot's turn. Or
Hello.
Red Soot, I guess,
Soot,
at this point, right?
Yes, he is. Soot looks over to the W12, looks down to W9, sees that Bronson is fucking surrounded by ghouls. A hard roll of the eyes. She's gonna move 30 feet.
I'm right where I want to be.
Oh my god.
Uh-huh.
She's gonna move 30 feet here. She's gonna say, "You idiot," and then say, "Duck." And I'm gonna need everybody in a 15-foot cone to make a DC 15 dex save, please.
All right, go ahead there, Bronson.
Oh, I was really hoping that so we would keep Goulet as
Ooh.
in Robert Goulet.
Ha Well, it's still there. I
Oh, you know what?
just changed it to creme brulee.
Here we go. We're gonna go ahead and make
Goulet.
our D20 roll. This is it. We'll just combine it for all of them probably, which is gonna not be great for them. All right. So what was your spell save DC?
Ooh,
15.
17 for me.
All right. So you're gonna take half. Go ahead and roll your damage if you would, LB.
That is 11 fire damage as she casts Burning Hands.
All right. So this
Hey.
one right here that's been shot and shocked, dead. And you have also in the process perfectly exactly bloodied all of the rest of them. So with your
Oh.
burning hands. So
What,
Um,
how much? I took half of what?
you'll take 5 total.
11. Hey,
11,
don't
yeah,
go
half
in
of
there.
that, so 5.
Ah, it feels good.
Mother, don't tell
Uh,
me where I can and cannot go.
That's not my child. Sir, you better not be. I can't believe you've
Sir?
done that.
Bishop, are you prepared for Bronson to go from enemies to lovers with red soot? And
Dude, hey, stop. Stop it. Stop it.
If you can pull it off, yeah, 100%.
I know that LB is fending off a cat that is doing something that they shouldn't, but the timing of LB going, "Hey, stop it!" to
Yeah, right.
Robert's dirty fantasy.
It is your,
Knock it off.
It is Lil Fire Guy's turn, as it has been
Little
named.
fire guy is going to do a flame seed. Oh no, he's not. That was bad. It was aiming at dwarf skeleton over here. I rolled a 3.
Doesn't he get something to it, right?
Plus 7.
Okay, so
10.
10. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not nothing.
That's what I rolled before.
And he does not have. You know what? You're bonded. I'll give him the bless too. Go ahead. Roll the d4.
Okay.
Woo.
There is a chance.
3.
That's
13?
That's the number.
Okay. 2d6 plus 2. That's 9 fire damage.
Okay, to the first skeleton over there, which is also, again, the lack of blood doesn't seem to stop them from being bloodied. So you have bloodied
That is my turn.
that first skeleton. All right. Then it's our good buddy in the back here who's been quiet this whole time, whose name has been changed. Thank you, Jake. Nundro, the dwarf.
That wasn't me.
Oh, it wasn't you? I just
That was
assumed it
me.
Oh, all right.
His name is None Yo Business.
All
None
right.
Yo
Well, let's see how
Business.
None Yo Business does with the 6. No, he's a little, it's a little off-putting. He just got rescued. He's been beaten and bound and kind of tortured for a bit, and now is just amidst all of the undead. So he fires off with the crossbow that he was given, and it just flies wide and unfortunately misses. Then it's going to be all of the skeletons' turn.
God.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 10, 15. Okay. And then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right. Those are those guys. Then these guys are just going to dash. 10, 15, 20, 60. 60. All right. So we're going to get a couple attacks on you here, Gable.
Okay.
Let's just do one at a time. Here's roll number 1. 7. I'll tell you what we're at. And a natural 1, that one's going to miss. But they're both going to miss. So they swing with these are dwarven skeletons, so they're all wielding battle axes. They were all missing.
Okay.
And the other one in the back misses, and the other guys, all they did was dash, so they didn't have anything else to do. We're back at the top of the round. Bronson.
Oh, let's go.
You are still surrounded.
That's where I want to be. Let's do this.
Is it?
Oh, absolutely. Bronson wouldn't rather be anywhere else. All right, I'm gonna just cauterizing flames everywhere. I am going to swing the shit out of Hugh. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and do this one would be, how do I used to be able to ping. You have to toggle ping. There we go.
Yeah, it's the controls are a little wonky.
Just
There we
call him
go.
by his name.
Oh, they all have names now. Thanks, Jake.
Oh, yes. Great. Yes. Let's go. Cream Goulet. Cream Goulet is good. Now I can't stop the pulsing. Okay.
Oh.
Let's go.
That's okay.
All
It
right.
happens to the best of us.
It's true. This doesn't get better with age.
I know it was a good time.
It's true.
Hey-o. And I'm going to do...
Yeah,
My
Rev,
roll.
I did know that these are 10-foot squares, and I hate that. That's a relic of old 5th edition. So these are
Yeah.
5-foot squares because that's just the worst. Could
20's
you also
definitely
imagine?
gonna-
20 definitely hits.
I'm going to roll a post Constitution saving throw because you did hit me.
Oh,
for
you're right.
bless,
Yeah, but you do have
and
advantage
I will
on
make
this.
that with lay advantage.
Oh, fun fact, in the world of 2024, not that it matters here, but concentration checks cap at 30 now. In the world of
Okay.
2024.
Huh.
Well, all right,
Weird-
60 damage is a
weird
lot.
flex.
Not in a Robert game, it ain't. I'll
Yeah,
tell you that
that's-
much.
Not following that one, Stay. I love to see those 45.
Yeah, I
We
know.
haven't got that high. We've gotten about 38, I
Yeah,
think.
38 is the highest concentration check that's been triggered in one of his games. Anyway, you succeed, and your hit of a 20 to hit does in fact hit.
Yes, I will do my damage. Is there any mold, moss, or mildew on this creme brulee?
Roll me a percentile. There's a 10% chance.
10% chance? We live for those odds. Let's go.
We didn't have you designate, but I'm gonna say 64. You're pretty much right in the middle, so I'm gonna say no. We did not get mold on this particular ghoul.
All right, then
Yeah,
I'll
then
do my
roll that damage.
1d8 plus 4 here. 9 points.
All right, 9 points of damage. It is still alive, but only barely.
Oh yes, I forgot. I would like my spiritual weapon to walk 5 more.
It gets all. You know what? I'll let your spiritual weapon dash this turn and get it a good old 40 feet of movement if you want. He can
Just like his father.
just start making his way down.
Cool. It's gonna. It's gonna get for shits and giggles. It's gonna enter the room at the very end of combat. That's just I'm proclaiming it. Yeah. Cool. I don't think I can do anything else because I don't have. I keep thinking, ooh, do I have shield mastery yet? No, I do not. I cannot bash with this thing. Come and get me! End of my turn.
All right. Also, could you see the size of this room? Imagine if we were.
Berry.
All right.
A good berry.
That's fair.
Nice.
Imagine this room were it the size of what actually is written in the module, that each one of those squares is 10 feet. Like, imagine the size of this room.
Dude, we're moving into Wave Echo Cave. Like, that's,
yeah,
this
right?
is the bat
I mean, listen.
it's like,
it is, you're up next there.
it's gonna get rid of that noise,
Okay.
you know? Like
I am going to bonus action disengage.
Wonderful idea. I love that for you.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Uh-huh.
Now,
Mm.
I have to measure a thing that I'm using with maps found on D&D Beyond. Anyway,
yeah. Look at that.
damn.
Damn.
Okay.
damn.
Well, okay. No, if I moved right next to the flame skull, it wouldn't still catch the flame skull, would it?
Where you're planning on going? Because you're basically, you can't go into it. Actually, hang on. It is.
Enter the flame skull.
I will have you, if you would like, I'll have you take some fire damage, but it is a tiny creature. So in theory, you can inhabit its space because it's 2 sizes smaller than you.
I'll take some of that fire damage.
All right.
That's fine. So we'll do like that just to sort of signify.
4 points of fire damage.
Okay. Marking that down. Thank you for. And then let's see how this works out. Okay, so I'll at least get one of them, and that's fine.
That first one, yep.
I remembered something from the last time we played, and that is that I didn't use Eldritch Blast last time. I have that funny little deck of cards, and
That's right,
so
you did.
Gable
use
is going
Eldritch
to
Blast.
shuffle the cards and cast spray of cards
Yeah.
at the flame skull and at that dwarf skeleton.
All right.
So that is going to be a dexterity saving throw. Am I using my save DC?
Yep. Oh god. Well, they fail no matter what. So
Okay.
yeah, I think it uses your save DC if I recall. So either way, they rolled a 5 and a 1. So
Okay.
Um,
Okay. Big money, no enemies. I need some D10s. There's 2, but you know.
That's some.
That is 13 points of force damage.
Okay, that all applies. And you so, I mean, describe to me as you just disintegrate both this flame skull and the skeleton behind it with this spray of cards.
I want to go full gambit mode.
Yeah, of course.
And just do the like vertical card shuffling trick
Mhm.
before
Mhm.
like you know that move that dealers do at a poker table where they sort of lay out all of the cards. Do that and then shoot them forward so
Love
that they
that.
just slash through everything that they
All
Hell
right.
yeah.
go in
Yes.
contact
Love it.
with.
They both disappear, and you find yourself now only staring down 2 dwarf skeletons.
Okay. I can deal with this as I look at my rapier.
You know, I mean, it's a choice.
Listen.
Okay. Anything else?
I don't want to get too separated from everybody else. I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna end my turn there.
Okay. Flame Skull.
Robert, where are you going?
I'm shrieking.
So what is happening?
Well, first of all, the Flame Skull's dead. So next it is the Ghoul's turn.
Hell yeah.
So this one is gonna
I
move
grew up.
around here and provoke 1 attack of opportunity from Bronson.
Ah! I will swing away.
Swing away, swing away.
If it matters, you
away.
do have Warcaster, so you could cast a spell if you'd rather do that. But an 8. Oh, you do have Bless. Don't forget.
9.
Unfortunately, 9 is gonna miss. So
I'm going to use my heroic inspiration.
go ahead.
I'm doing my part.
Yeah.
I'm doing
what's-
my part.
What's the dice?
It's
The die, I should say.
it's any die you want. You could re-roll the D8 or the D4
Oh.
rather, or you could re-roll the D20, which I'm assuming you
Yeah,
go for
well-
the 20.
Yeah, we'll re-roll that 20. Hell yeah.
That is way better. So that will hit. In fact, go ahead and roll your damage on. Oh, you know what? This creme goulet was
Creme brulee.
Mhm.
Robert Goulet.
all right.
Goulet.
This one is also still up. You got these guys are like we're in like one good place magic missile, and this could be over for a lot of them. But it is their turn. So we're gonna go for the one creme goulet over here is gonna go
Creme
for you.
brulee.
Never not funny.
for you, a bishop. Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's gonna probably miss with a. Yeah, that's gonna miss.
Aha.
We're gonna send 1 after Red Soot here. Here we go. No. And then
Good.
2 after Bronson. Natural 20 coming
Mm.
through though.
Damn.
Come on, hit me.
All right, he is in fact going to. He couldn't miss if he tried. And he's gonna deal to you with his claw attack. God, such garbage rolls. 9 points of damage. 9 points of slashing damage, and I would like you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Are we gonna do 2 separate ones? One for
Oh, I see. Well, let's
D-
let's do 2. Let's do 1 for the
Okay, I'll
save.
do the paralysis first.
Yeah, paralysis
and
first.
Then the next one.
Yeah,
Got it.
cool.
Got it, Chief.
I would
Alright.
also do paralysis first, because then you definitely get the D4 for it.
Good.
this is true.
Good.
18.
Yeah, and then for you just gotta hit a 10 here, which I don't know if you can fail. So
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could
Oh.
with the 9 there.
Yeah.
But all right, you're fine. So all good. That is the Ghoul's turn. Then it
Bring me
is
Roz.
Bishop.
All right. Creme Goulet right here. He's looking burnt and crispy. Yeah.
He is.
I will reach forward with the broscade and attempt to eviscerate him.
Mm-hmm.
5th level broscade breathing.
Mm.
18 hits.
18 hits. That's fantastic. And we will.
hate it.
Ooh, minimum damage 9.
9 is enough. Down
9 is
goes
enough.
Creme Goulet.
He was the best of them, the creme of the creme.
Well,
All right, and then I will move up.
okay. Anything as a bonus action.
One could say the
Um,
Brosian waltz.
Yes, one could say that. Bronson, you're doing good on health currently?
Oh, dude, I'm gooch.
All right, if you are gooch, as you say, then I will end my turn.
35 of 51. I ain't even
All
bleeding out
right.
yet.
After you is
You ain't even bloody.
Soot.
Well, that's good. I might. You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna do the same thing. I'm
Okay.
gonna move up slightly.
Yep. So you can avoid
and-
hitting Bishop, but you can get everybody else with a burning hands if you'd like.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I did eat another
Good berry.
good berry at the end of my turn.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's a
Always be-
DC 15, please.
Always be snacking. That's what I say. Always be snacking.
And yes.
ABS, baby.
All right. Yeah, they all fail with their natural.
Yes.
It's only 8 fire damage.
Oh my god.
Raz Al Ghul here is going to die.
And you have a shirt
Yay.
that says IBS, but the I is crossed out and says A, and then in marker below it's always be snacking.
Always be snacking.
13, I fail. So I take what? I take 8.
8. Yeah.
All right. These other two
Damn.
are alive, but only barely.
Ah,
Sad duck.
Anything else for your turn? Would you like to have your
Yeah.
little fire
Little
guy?
guy's gonna actually let's see, can he only do one thing on his turn? Can he move and
He can move, I believe.
He can
You
move.
have the ability to command him as a bonus action to take. I think he can move regardless. It's just to have him do
Yeah.
something other than dodge.
command to take one of the actions in his stat block? Okay, yeah. So he's going to he's got a 30-foot fly speed, so he's gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20.
Remember, you
25.
also could go
Okay.
up because it is a fly speed and he can't hover, so he can go in the air if you'd prefer.
Yeah. But I'm just gonna have him. He's going to. They're gonna need to make a DC 15 dex save.
Okay.
nice.
Anyone within 5 feet of him.
All right, so that'll be
And
those
he's
two.
going to do a fiery teleportation.
They fail.
So they're gonna take our proficiency bonus is 2.
2.
2, yeah. So they're gonna take 6 points of fire damage as he pops in the air.
Mhm.
It's gonna be right there.
All right, these
Thank
two.
God, quit lighting my ass on fire, son.
Those two are skeletons
Sorry.
are bloodied.
All right.
Our good buddy here, Nundro, he's gonna peek out over here around the corner, and he's getting a little scared as those skeletons are getting closer and closer.
Nundro, go back into the other room and shut the door.
First,
What
he's
are you
gonna,
doing?
He's gonna.
Nandro, get your shit together. It's not safe in here.
He is gonna fire off a shot at the Ghoul dolls over here. And it is a crossbow, so that's gonna be a D8. 8 points of damage. Nundro pops Ghoul dolls and just kills them,
Nice.
and then runs back into this room, shuts the door.
All right. Woo.
All right, now it is skeleton time. So we get our skeletons here coming for Gable. And your fire
Love
guy
to
is in
see
the
me.
air now, right, LB? Okay. So what is that? 30. We're dashing around corners.
'Cause I don't think these
This guy's gonna
ghouls can
dash and start
understand.
banging on the door here.
Mm.
Trying to make his way through. Get this guy here. And this guy here. All right, that's
God.
that. All their movement. It's all.
Nundro's in the Thriller video.
Yeah. And you're gonna
I
get.
would question if these dwarven skeletons were somewhere from my clan. They probably wouldn't be smart enough to know that Nundro's back behind the door.
Yeah, maybe.
No, looks like they are.
Ancient.
Does a 19 hit you, Gable?
19 will hit me, yes.
Okay, so the other one's gonna miss, and it's gonna swing out with its dwarven battle axe and deal to you 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And that is their turn. Back to the top of the round, Bronson.
Chat, if they're from Castlevania skeletons, extremely smart. Like heat-seeking, final heart-killing skeletons.
Don't make me start having them pull out fucking bones and start throwing them at you.
Oh, dude.
Just wait till you have
Yeah,
to
it's
climb up
especially-
these stairs, and then the Medusa heads
Yeah.
start coming. Good luck.
Have you got to
Just
have you
wait,
got to play
the moment
Dominus
you-
yet?
The moment you get their body, then their head's just gonna start bouncing
Well,
around,
I've-
all annoying.
So aside from the updated version of Haunted Castle, I've played all of those originally on the DS when they came out.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's so good, dude. Did you get it?
Oh yeah, me and my
Hell
brother
yeah.
played
Got it.
Haunted Castle together.
Nice.
It was so good. Okay, yeah. Ghoulia.
Let's Ghoulia child over here.
Julia. Ghoulia child. Yeah, it's gonna be a run by fruiting. I will drop
So
the axe.
unnecessary.
Let's go. 14 plus my Blizzy Bless. 17.
All right.
Oh, rolled the 1 on the damage die. That's 5 points.
Ooh.
And
That might do it. That might do it.
Sorry, what was the damage? I got distracted. Claire showed up. So they can't see you probably. Just so you're aware.
It's just us. We can see you. Hi,
Just,
Claire.
just not. Yeah. Anyway, what was the damage? I'm sorry, Robert.
5 points.
5 points is enough.
I need my spiritual weapon to dash another 40, please.
Yep, it moves another 40.
Yeah, hey, it could catch up to Nuno. And I will eat my last good berry. I don't think I got any more. Oh, I can't hear anybody. Can you guys hear me?
No, we were all just being quiet.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
good. You're
No,
good.
we're good.
I was just yelling. Claire was like,
Oh.
she thought I was not playing and was just down here ignoring her and familial duties and not streaming. And I was like, but no, I am. And she's like, I'm just
But
making
here we
sure
are.
this
Just
is
one more-
real.
you wanted to blame it on Robert. Just one more excuse.
Yeah, I just wanted to blame it on Robert. That's what he just said.
Yeah, Robert, the bait of miracles.
Oh, so apparently, Robert, she follows you on YouTube.
No, I checked. because I
Oh,
knew you were
she
friends.
checked your
I
YouTube and
just wanted to see you.
and
He wanted to tell you about Gingy.
Oh, yeah.
Gingy voice.
so yeah, she saw that your Stormforge cancellation tweet, thought I was playing on your stream and thought that you
Oh,
canceled the game and that I'm just down here goofing off instead.
No.
I just got busted by a YouTube post.
Yeah, look out for those YouTube community posts. They'll get
The
you, folks.
So you have
The layers.
friends in social media.
That's
God,
amazing.
That's awesome.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Oh,
Damn, so close. Almost got you.
yeah. Anyway,
They know that old single Uncle Ro is getting all them dads in trouble.
that's
Mhm.
right.
No,
As much as possible.
All
I'll
right.
try.
The spiritual weapon moves, and also the good berry is eaten after your turn. It is Gable.
Oh shit!
Okay.
It died. Let's go.
Yeah, man, you're ghoulless now.
Oh.
Ghoul.
Okay. I have to figure out what my plan is here.
You have
I
two
am
skeletons. They are right up next to you.
right, and I have a rapier, which will just do great on their bones.
I mean, it's not gonna do. It's not gonna not work. We live in a
Okay.
weird world, so it will work. It just won't be optimal. Bludgeoning damage would be your friend here.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do then.
Yeah.
At least for this turn. I am going to attack with both my rapier and a dagger, which for rogues, if you have a mastery in dagger, you get a special little thing. You can make it as part of your attack action instead of a bonus action.
I So you're not wrong. However, a rapier is not a light weapon.
Fucking damn it. Okay.
It would be reasonable for you to have 2 daggers, though, if you'd like to do that. I think that's
I'll
more
do
of a
that if that's
reasonable
okay.
thing.
I don't
So
want
yes,
to.
you could do that and then still have your bonus action is what you're getting at.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna make my 2 attacks, one of which is not gonna have my dexterity bonus because I don't have 2 weapon
And
mastery.
I don't know what you're planning to use your bonus action for. However, you could steady aim to grant yourself advantage, therefore allowing you to have sneak attack. Like,
Oh,
see
good
what I'm saying?
call. I
Bingo,
see. I see.
bango.
I see. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If that is the case,
It is the case.
then I think
Rules as written, that is the case. But go ahead.
I am going to do that instead. Then I'm
It
going
does limit
to-
your movement speed with steady aim,
Yes.
though. Cool.
That's fine. I'm in the thick of it with these 2 skeletons,
Got it.
but they need to go down. So
Fair.
I'm going to steady aim
Mhm.
to give
It's-
myself advantage,
Mhm.
and I'm going to attack this guy.
You got it.
Oh, Jesus.
With
I
advantage.
love that we have 2 main hand rapier users.
It's very
It's fun.
interesting. It's I've never had that before.
It doesn't happen very often unless you're playing pirate D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yarr.
It's a 19 to hit.
Yeah, totally
Very
hits.
Final Fantasy.
And then go ahead and
Um,
throw your sneak attack plus your rapier.
There. I think I just get 2d6. Yeah.
Well, he's making that roll, Rev. Yeah, I'm probably going to wait till after combat to give the trinkets in this particular instance because it doesn't make sense during, but...
13 points of piercing damage.
All right, dead. You just
Awesome.
stab, even though it's a
Okay.
dagger, which doesn't make a lot of sense. You would think you'd just, be jabbing in the rib bones and missing.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's what I could see your mental thought process of getting there with the rapier doesn't make any sense. And honestly, I agree. But,
Yeah.
but
Oh, you
s-
just disconnect bones.
we'll just say you flip that dagger around and just hit him with the other end.
Hey,
Mm.
I like it.
That takes out this skeleton. You do still have that bonus action to make an attack again, or the extra as part of the action against this
Yes.
dwarf skeleton.
Wait, hold on. Just making sure I understand.
Yes, you have another attack as you have another rape or dagger attack. Sorry,
Okay, and that's just a regular.
just straight up D20.
Can I do both? Oh, got it. Okay, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. It's the growing pains of the revised edition.
Oh, it's fine. That is 21 to hit.
That does, and this will just be the straight D4.
Yeah. 2.
2 points. Okay.
Ah.
So for reference, this is what it might behoove you to look into doing dual short swords or scimitars, as they are both light weapons,
Yeah.
and that's how that works. So that's the benefit of this change with the vex or the nick property.
Yeah.
Is when you make that singular one-hand attack, instead of burning your bonus action to make the follow-up, it happens at the same time. So you still could do 2 attacks and have your bonus action free.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look into that for sure.
We just gotta craft you a light rapier, dude.
Yeah, just
We
find
gotta
some
we gotta
mithril,
find the
and then you just do it that way.
Yeah, maybe
Hell
this
yeah.
rapier is ancestral and belongs to my family for No, I found it in a store. It's fine.
All right. After
oil of lightness.
all of our ghouls are dead, so then it's going to go to you, Bishop.
All right, very good. I will look at Red Soot and I'll be like, "Hey, stop lighting people on fire, please." And then I'll run past her and stab this here other dwarf skeleton. I rolled damage first.
I like your
Accidentally
confidence. Go ahead.
died. I was right because I rolled
Nice.
an 18 plus, which is 19.
Well, that was enough, and 13 was what you were shooting for, and that takes out that skeleton.
Great. In that case, I am going to scoot past
While you
Bronson.
as you scoot past Bronson, I figure I'll throw this out there because we live in the weird, wonky 2024 rules. If there's something, Bronson, opportunity attacks no longer require it to work on allies anymore. So in theory, Bishop just moved past you, and you are a warcaster. If there's a spell you'd like to cast on him as he walks past you, you could do that. I don't know if you have. You're limited on slots, so the answer is probably no. But
Guidance.
No, but is he bleeding?
I am not. I have 38 out of 40.
okay, so you're good.
I'm pretty much just as good as a person could be. I'm
Yeah.
not even gonna eat a good berry.
Okay.
That's how
Whoa.
confident I feel right
Wow.
now.
All right.
Whoa.
Wow.
Actually, no.
Whoa.
I am going to.
Remember, you do have
Ooh.
concentration on blessed, if that matters. Currently.
Dude, I'm gonna hit him up with my free. I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you my shield.
Okay. I'll let it go.
Ooh.
All right.
I'll be like, Bishop, take my shield. And
You just deck him in the face as he runs
it
by.
looks like I'm gonna slam him with my shield, but then it turns ethereal and it's like flows through you. Now you got Bronson's shield, kind of like animated style, in front of you.
I
Nice.
like it.
I like it a lot.
All right.
All right, cool. And then I bang on it with my rapier, animated style. I'm like, come at me.
What's up, all? Thank you to everybody coming in here from the raid. We love raiders coming in to see all the nonsense. Welcome to the clunkiness of 2024 D&D on day 2. All right. LB, you are up next. Soot's turn.
Hello, it's me. I am Soot. So there's not a lot going on down here anymore.
I don't know that I like the
I'm-
confirmation that you just did, LP.
Yeah, right.
What's the password?
Mm,
What's the safe word?
Yeah.
Midget.
That's the question. You got it wrong. Who are you?
I wasn't here last time.
I know.
Midget.
I'm just gonna go ahead and cast a firebolt at the one I can see.
Mhm.
This
Sure
one,
it's not at me?
dwarf skeleton.
Yep.
Would you like it to turn around and hit me before it goes over there? Ah!
Oh man, I'm not rolling well today. That's still a 15.
15
to hit.
hits.
Okay.
Not
the
rolling well.
15's
Still
done.
15. Casual.
I mean, I rolled an 8. I'm really smart, or I'm really wise, I guess. That's just 2 damage.
Okay.
Look, I've done a lot today, okay? I can do one.
It has been a day. You still have your bonus action for your little guy.
For my little guy, yeah, I'll have him. Hello, guy. Let's see.
Jake. Did you do what I think you did? Oh no, it's close though.
Mm.
Or
I'm
did you?
he's gonna move, take a 5-foot movement, and then I'm gonna need them to make a DC 15 dex save, as he is going to hit them with another fire teleportation.
Okay.
Just the tip.
Just a tip.
Just for a second.
Lose that whole thing.
See how the reliquary feels.
There it is.
Mm.
All right, so they make a d20 roll. They
Oh, look
are
at
going
there.
to fail.
Nice.
Okay, they're gonna take +2, so they're gonna take 8 points of fire damage, and he's like right above Bronson's head in front of him.
Okay. Well, so a couple of things are going to happen. First of all, excellent job, little guy, as he kills both of these dwarf skeletons.
Ooh, hell yeah.
There is one left. However, we have landed in reliquary territory. And this one, chat, this one happens in combat because we don't know what's going to happen. So,
Mhm.
let me go ahead
Hell
and pull
yeah.
up the reliquary.
Let's go.
So we're gonna see what happens. Now, if everybody remembers how this works, there is a good, bad, weird series of tables, and then we're gonna roll a d30 to see what happens in what happens on a good, bad, weird situation. So, who is going to make our roll to determine what happens if it's good, bad, or weird?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Where's my D30?
3.
I don't remember where that put us.
Bad.
Bad.
1, 2 is good. 3, 4 is bad. 5, 6 is weird.
Okay. Well,
Who let Jake roll?
I did. I
Okay.
took it for myself.
LB, are you gonna roll us our D30 here?
Yes, I am.
Mm.
Okay.
26.
Oh, that's in my area.
No,
It is.
I'm not okay with this.
Okay. That will come into effect at a later point.
Ooh.
I don't want it.
There's a general. What happens at this moment is somewhere, you don't know where, there's just a slow sort of creeping yellow malaise that just kind of passes through, and you just kind of, there's this very kind of morphic slow as it makes its way through, but seemingly right now nothing has changed.
All right.
Now that being said, it is, well, Nundro's not going to do anything. It's our soul skeleton, the one guy, the one
No,
holdout.
there's two.
Oh,
There's
is
one
there?
by me.
Oh, there's one up by, yes.
Let me in.
He's
I need
gonna
to talk to you about your car's extended warranty.
he's gonna turn around and go ahead and attack at you there, Bishop.
Yeah.
He's gonna miss, and the other one's gonna
Good.
attack you, Gable. Oh, and he's gonna get an 18, so he's gonna get a 23 to hit.
Ooh.
Yep, that'll hit.
So he's gonna go ahead and swing his battle axe and deal 8 points. How you doing,
Okay.
champ?
I'm good. I'm at 9. I'm
All right.
fine.
All right.
Everything's fine.
Boy, it would be real rough if you went down all the way over here. Huh?
Please don't do that.
I mean, they're done.
Hey.
It's now Bronson's
Good.
turn. There's this guy, and wherever Gable went. You guys don't really know what happened.
All right, I'm gonna run up the steps. Ah! And let's go. Let's see here. Actually, is it better for me to just? No, it's better average damage. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Swing and hew. 12 plus my Blizzy Bless. 13.
13 is just the number to hit.
Oh,
Hell
doing
yeah.
all rolls. And on this one, I'm definitely, because it's like I can feel the turning the tide. This is one of those moments where I'm like, come in. Since I've figuratively given my shield away, I'm coming in two-handed with you.
I like it.
So my shield is tucked behind me.
Hell yeah.
Let's go. I need every bit of it. 8 points.
And I believe this is the only one that hasn't taken any damage at this point. Yeah. So, all right, it is still up, but it is bloodied in one
Go.
swing. So,
Bonus action dash on spiritual weapon.
yeah. All right. So,
Which, by the way, canonically means that I am not concentrating on this spiritual weapon. And
yeah,
we are in
I recognize.
2024.
I understand.
So-
Yeah, we're breaking the system already. It's fine.
Let's go. I'm so glad that part of the rule breaker can finally rub off a little bit on Ted too.
I break a lot of rules, and it's worth. I personally, I get what they were going for, but I also don't think it's been such like a slowdown that there's kind of what they were saying. Like, oh, it's too much for the cleric to have a concentration spell up and spiritual weapon and an action on their turn. And I'm like, my dude, you gave the monk 5 attacks. Like, what are you doing? Like, how is this slowing people down with their 20-foot movement 1d8? How is that slowing down the combat, you know?
Have you seen a new player with the new monk? Let me show you. Episodes 1 through 14.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Love you, Flawless. Anyway.
You're doing so much better.
All right. So the spiritual weapon continues to move.
I mean, that's like 120 feet. Like, that's got to be like somewhere near Nundro at this point.
You're having it move towards him? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
All right. Then it's gonna. Yeah. Okay. After your turn, Bronson, it is Gable.
I don't know
I'm
what
gonna
Gable's doing
do.
up there.
I'm gonna do the same setup. So 2 daggers. steady aim
Okay.
to do the thing.
All right.
I like the cinematic look of like you on the cliff's edge, like fighting these
You
guys.
literally are
Yeah.
on the edge of a cliff, right? That's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. I also like the idea that he just like sheathes his sword like, not these, and just pulls out the 2 daggers and just gets dirty.
I like it.
So, oh, come on. Oh no, 13. 13 to hit.
13 is the number.
Okay. All right. I do still do the thing. There. Here. Jesus, my dice hate me right now.
You got Piercer still, right?
I do, yeah. Oh, good call. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
That is. God, I forgot. I lost count. 15 points of piercing damage.
They only
Yeah,
had
baby.
13 health.
Woo.
Down goes
let's
the
go.
final dwarf skeleton. Give us a cinematic situation here. What do we got?
I like the idea that the first strike with the dagger is with the pommel right against the jaw, so it spins on the spinal column until that second blade just goes straight through the forehead, so the body just crumbles.
Love
Nice.
that. Down goes the dwarf.
Xylophone effect.
Like flings the skull off of his dagger.
Right.
I come back to the room. You have no idea how much I had to kill. There's so much I had to deal with.
Go ahead and it is your turn there, Bishop.
Oh, me. Great. I stabbed the last skeleton over here.
You could certainly try.
I'm gonna definitely do my best.
6th level bro breathing.
Bro breathing.
It is that is a hit.
Nice. That is good. And I will deal 12 points of damage to this fellow here.
Describe how you destroy the final of the dwarf skeletons.
Hammer, don't hurt him.
No. I'm just going to cut across the spinal cord, like 4th or 5th vertebrae, and the head's just gonna dramatically tumble down the stairs, and then kind of like it's chattering on its way down.
As it dies, materializing, phasing through the door, right next to it comes the spiritual weapon.
Woo!
Right as the 1 minute of non-concentration on the spiritual weapon ends, and it dissipates right as that final skeleton falls.
Oh hey! Oh hey!
All right. So, you guys have successfully left combat.
All right. Woo! How's everybody doing?
Never been better.
I feel great.
Gable's just gonna kind of trudge. Like his rapier is just like dragging across the ground. He's holding his 2 daggers at his side. He's kind of hunched over.
Oh God, I can hear it. There's what I can feel it in my bones from my tremor sense.
Shuffling around.
Coming back.
Gable's like from exhaustion, but it just sounds a little too much like a zombie.
Sounds like a ghoul.
But you know the heavy breathing is all affected because he doesn't need to breathe.
That's true.
So he's choosing this dramatically.
Yeah.
You know what? When Gable gets to about here-ish, Bronson, you can feel with your new found, but you've always had it, but you just remembered that you had it.
I can feel it in my ancestral bones.
Your tremor sense, you can feel the vibrations through the ground. But I will say, since you've always had this, obviously, just never needed to use it before, that the kind of muted vibrations of a tabaxi footfall on its way towards you, or whatever Gable is on his way towards you.
The paws, they're too nimble.
What?
Oh, you're still alive.
In a manner
Yeah.
of speaking. He'll
Good.
sheath his 2 daggers. I don't. Something about me doing this just implied that Gable's like, oh, good, stab, stab.
Yeah, just
Ugh.
keep them there for later, right?
No vital organs, so all right.
What do I need them for?
Oh, you got your hands dirty up there.
I did. I also, Ted, just whenever you are ready, I did roll a 26 on my trinket.
Oh
Because
yes,
somebody
thank you. Yes, and
Oh,
you as
thank-
well there, Jake, also got one.
I shall.
Let's go ahead and pull up those trinkets. Thank you for reminding me.
22.
All right, a 26 for. Would you prefer warlock or rogue there, Cujo?
Ooh, we're
Ooh.
gonna go warlock.
Okay, 26. You said.
Yeah, I don't like that tone.
No, it was just a reconfirming a number. That's all.
Mhm.
Oh no. Okay. You know, as you're kind of just, we'll say, because it's because of what it is, just kind of as you're making your way over, kind of just wafting in on that sort of cave air and kind of lands at your feet is a veil, a silvery veil, that allows the owner to seamlessly remember all of their dreams.
Silver
Interesting.
You can't sleep.
Oh,
All right, and then for our paladin, got a 22.
yeah.
All right, Jake. You
Me.
as you kind of you know, doing all this and you make your way over, you can hear Nundro kind of like peeking open the door, and we'll say you just kind of brush against the wall, and in one of those classic Brosian buried in the wall situations that we've established, out drops into your hands a pair of what modern day people will know as sunglasses.
Oh, cool.
But these sunglasses give you dark vision out to 10 feet.
Ooh.
Oh, to 10
great.
feet.
Listen, it's hard
Hey,
to see
that's
in the
better
dark
than
when
the
you're wearing
nun.
sunglasses, man.
That's fair.
10 feet. Man.
We do it because we want to look cool.
And I mean, hey, he's
I
not.
wear my sunglasses at night.
Yeah, and he could see 10 feet in front of him. That's pretty good.
10
Yeah.
feet better than it was.
Which was 0. Yeah, exactly. So
All right.
Living
I'll
that
pop
human
'em
life.
on. Yeah.
Good deal. I can see the creature right before it me.
Hey, that's 10 feet means we're at least you can get out of opportunity attack situations. That's good stuff.
Yep.
It's
Uh,
good stuff.
Ted, I'm gonna spend an action to drink a potion of healing.
Yeah. Roll or full healing, full amount.
Cool. 10.
Hold on. Before you do that, I will use Channel Divinity
Oh, yes. Oh, bring you up.
Oh.
Yeah.
because I always hold on for it for the dire cause. And let's go ahead and drop that. How many points do I have? It's been a while since I looked at this character.
Been a while.
It's been a while. I got 20 HP. And I believe that you can take up to half. So
Yes.
go ahead and give yourself 10 points.
Thank you.
Who else needs HP?
I'm missing 2.
I'll give you 2.
Yeah, what are you missing, bud?
Bronson would always heal himself last.
All right, I'll
Uh,
take 2 then, happily.
Yep. What about you, Soot? You went untouched, right? Maidenless.
I mean, after
All right.
that first bit, yes, during this battle, untouched.
Got it. All right. I'll give myself the final 8 then. Let's go.
All right. Where
Oh, yeah.
would you all? What would you like to do? You've cleared a pretty
What would
sizable
you
amount
do?
of this space here. You know what? Here, I'll give you guys, just because of in the course of getting this sort of figured out here, kind of give you the rest of the room.
While they are planning, I
Mhm.
am going to be going around with my frankincense, myrrh, and a little bit of my holy water, and I
Mhm.
will be using ceremony to consecrate this ground.
Okay, yeah, that makes total sense that you would do that. How far? Where are you? Just kind of ping me on the map or show me. We'll just move Bronson around. Like how far you're taking this.
I'm not going into new territory. Like I'm hanging around where I'm in earshot, where I can still listen to them.
Gotcha.
So just where I've seen the visible, because I don't even know what he's tackled all the way up there, so I'm just kind of doing
Just the local. Gotcha.
Yeah, the ghoul, where the ghouls and skeletons were at for me, I'm taking care of that.
Okay,
All
cool.
right.
So I will give you just. I don't think there's much of note here in the area where the ghouls were. However, this was an area you really hadn't had a chance to explore.
Light up a little
I'll
sage.
explore with the group. So, the power of Shantae compel you.
Yeah. Again, it looks like this area here, all of W9. There's not really. It's honestly just kind of a very large open area. And it looks like the ghouls were mostly gnawing on the leftover kind of bones of skeletons of long since dead dwarves in the past, or Brosian Empire remnants from back in the day.
That's
Um,
nasty.
so nothing of interest in W9. Now, where would the party like to head?
All right. Quick question. Over
Yeah.
here with the smelter,
Yes.
does it look like so it's got the water wheel. So is the slant on that channel going towards W18? Right? Which way is downstream?
Yeah, correct. It is leaning like it's going, it would be running out towards, I believe, W18.
Okay, cool. That makes sense to me because that looks downhill on the map. Okay,
Yes,
so
let's say that that's what it is.
all right. Does anybody have a strong opinion? I would like maybe to see where this water comes out, see if we can't get that flowing.
Before we move on, what is this in W9?
Sure. In W9, that little area over there. It's a table. That's all it is, man. I wish I could
What?
give you more. It's just a fucking table.
Jesus.
It's all it is.
Okay, it was just very like specifically
It
placed.
looks
and I was like, "Is that a fucking
ceremonial, like it
coffin?"
should have a means of some. Yeah, it's two big tables in the middle and one small table. Nothing of interest because this is 2014, heart of 2014 Dungeons and Dragons, where we love empty rooms with nothing to do.
Okay.
Well,
those
you know,
YouTube
back
channels where they
yeah.
open up the old MREs. There's a really old Forgotten Realms MRE right there, just waiting
I'm-
to see.
Just one more question. How many legs on this table?
6.
6. Oh, so it's a big table.
It's a
Yeah,
six-legged
it's
table.
classic
Brosian architecture, 6-legged
Mhm.
table.
See, what they would do is the Imperials would sit up at the top, right? Because they would sit up above everyone else, right? To be able to kind of purvey the soldiery eating their meals. It was pretty classic setup here. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, though. This has been Antiques Roadshow.
Hashtag Brosian lore.
Mhm.
Find us on Instagram, all at Antiques Roadshow.
That's right.
Okay.
That'd be a
When they
fun
take their
job.
glasses off, they're getting ready to give you the bomb on that piece of pottery.
Oh my God, Jake, I
Hmm.
rarely ever see you with your glasses off. You look like a cartoon character that when they take their glasses off, they just got 2 dots for eyes.
Whoop. Oh, look, I'm back. I can't see shit without my glasses. I'm a Velma.
So, modern Animaniac.
Oh,
Mm.
yes, I'm willing to go wherever anybody else chooses to.
Well,
Gable is gonna glance over at Soot though, just like noticing some extra singe marks on Bronson. It's like,
put out a little piece of hair.
Yeah, my ass.
Yeah, ass hair, of course.
Ah,
Soot, darling.
Yes. Oh, you're alive. Congratulations. Good for
Again,
you.
in a manner of speaking. May I make one small request?
You may make any request you like.
The question is, will you honor it? Could you refrain from burning our living compatriots?
Well, if they decide to jump in a horde of ghouls that have the capability to paralyze them, I think it'd be easiest to dispatch of the ghouls as quickly as possible. Bronson can take it. He's a big, strong man.
I'd appreciate that comment.
Well, tactics will be kept in mind, but just, if at all possible going forward, just maybe save it for the enemies.
Of course.
Thank
If you guys would like to clear all these out by yourselves, I'm sure it would take much longer.
Now, you know that's not what I mean.
Hmm.
But regardless, I appreciate your assistance.
Of course.
You're welcome to make yourself cozy in the blanket that my shield provides.
Oh, I didn't get attacked.
Yeah, because I'm the plug.
Well,
There are. Yes.
Anyway,
What, have you guys
shall
forgotten
we?
about the Broan hot gates over here? Come on, military tactics. What's wrong with all of you?
no, of course. That is fair. We didn't really have any time to come up with a better idea. The gates of Bromopoly, we all know.
Yes, gates of
Bromopoly.
Bromopoly.
Right
Time
there.
to get your history. Get your
Yes.
history right.
Yes, yep. It was a classic battle.
Nothing a good berry can't fix up.
For sure.
Before Bishop starts on a fucking Broman history lesson,
Mhm.
which direction are we gonna go? Do we want to go up and through that hallway next to W12, or explore south?
I think we should go up and over.
Okay.
That is just how I feel. I have no strong reasoning.
Bronson doesn't say it, but Robert definitely points his finger at Red Soot. I'm somebody's bitch now. After Gable speaks up for me.
Okay, is this this is where we're going, yeah?
You can't hurt me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I check this channel to see where if there's a way to walk through here where the water goes?
Yeah,
Or
when
would
you
go?
get up there, it's pretty well collapsed in here to the point where there's not even like you could see that actually you can't even see like a trickle of water. It's pretty well collapsed in here, but it does look like the channel does continue. It would in ideal situation continue that direction.
Yeah. All right. Well, we need a better setup for streaming, clearly. All right. I pop out, and I guess we'll head east from W12 and check that out
Okay, here we go.
with my cool new sunglasses on. I can see 10 feet in front of me.
So stupid. I love it so much.
Listen,
Pop down.
real life, would you rather have 10 feet of night vision or no night vision?
I'll take 10 feet.
Yeah, exactly. Of course.
I'd be
you will.
so good at capture the flag.
Could you imagine?
I think it's great.
Fastest boy, fastest.
As an additional note, Gable's once again going to pull his hood of his cloak up, just kind of move a little bit quietly with everyone,
Okay.
and maybe not.
Nuno, get your ass up here.
Okay, God, it hurts so much.
We travel as a pack. Did
Um,
they scrape you any? Did they get their little greedy dwarven skeleton hands on you? You okay?
no, I'm good. I'm just, mostly pride at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. Understand.
All right. Here is what you guys see.
Jesus.
That gray smudge that you see to the north is I didn't want a door to be there, so I colored out the door. So that's
Yes, we love that. There's always something you got to take care of, indeed.
Well, it basically, knowing this party, you would just go through that door and be like, oh, cool.
A side door.
A side door.
Obviously the first place to go.
We love going straight to the boss to fight the boss before we do the rest of the thing, so can't have you going through there.
It
It's
worked.
been my trimmer sense the entire time, Ted. That's what's taking us.
That's true.
Of course.
That's true. It's like, yeah, it's constantly been on in the background. We just haven't actually quantified it until right now.
What were you saying, LB? I think you were muted.
You are muted.
I said stop putting the bad guys on the left side. You always go to the left first. Put them on the right side.
Okay. I guess we can give you a little bit more to the south, given
Gable?
everybody's.
Would you mind going to
Yes.
check that door?
I suppose I could.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I think there's
I
a
will.
door over here. No, never mind. Never mind. It just looks like one. I think
It's
somebody
painted
covered up,
on. Yeah.
plastered over.
It's Wile E. Coyote is trying to catch Roadrunner through that door.
Can I first check to see if this door is trapped?
Sure.
In
Go
any
ahead
way?
and make me, as we apparently know. I mean, what's better for you, investigation or perception?
Perception.
Great, because apparently that's what it is in 2024. Perception is how you find traps.
Okay.
Yeah, they wild.
So, like,
That
if
is
perception wasn't good enough already, let's make it a little
Yeah.
bit better. Like,
Well, we wanted to make another stat like dexterity saving throws, to where
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
just to catch all. You know, you have other abilities, but this is the only one that will let you survive past level 10.
Robert, I can't tell if it's your eyebrows being high or what, but there's a little sass. There's a little sass in your tone.
It's fine, though.
I
Just a little?
got a 19 on my perception check.
you do not think that it is trapped.
Okay, I would then like to see if it is locked and also work to unlock it.
I will tell you that this door is made out of like brass, and it has griffins kind of all over the door. And something that I have made the decision in my Brosian history lesson of creating the
Yes.
Brosian history for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So there was no, we talked about the Brosian horse as a joke, right? It was a griffin in this instance instead of a horse. But in Brosian culture, griffins were like revered to the, like there were griffin riders. It was like a whole thing. And they were basically all of the griffins in the Forgotten Realms basically taken care of, fostered by the Brosian Empire because they were pretty far reaching. However, upon the destruction of the Brosian Empire, griffins basically, some of them took off, flew away. Some of the, stables were broken through and taken off, and some riders just rode off into the sunset, maybe to never be seen again. So in this version of the Forgotten Realms, griffins are basically almost a thing of myth at this point. Like nobody's seen them. They don't exist anymore. They're like an old history thing. So we've altered that
Brosian myth.
for our story purposes here. So again, bronze, brass kind of inlaid griffin in a emblazoned door.
We could pawn this thing to Dilverton. This is an antique.
Yeah, what a beautiful depiction.
I almost don't want to damage it.
It is not locked
Go
though.
along.
Just open it.
I am going
Alright.
to activate my tremor sense.
Okay.
Hold on, Gable. I've had this my entire life. It's a sensitivity.
Like
see,
bad
this is
exposition in a
this is
90s action
but
movie.
this is what you guys don't understand is this is deeply important to me for the game I'll be playing with Robert tomorrow night. I have to give Tremor Sense a lot of power so that it benefits me tomorrow
Yep.
night.
Yep.
Yeah, this is how this goes. And since I have the Native American ancestry to do the meme, I'm going to put my head to the railroad tracks and see if I can hear the train.
Sure. So as you listen with your Tremor Sense kind of echoing out into this room, you don't feel heartbeats, right? You don't feel like anything connected. You do feel the slightest, and you would just know this from being an adventurer for so long and having Tremor Sense your whole life, obviously. What feels like the very faint sort of vibrations that come with like a crackling fire, kind of right dead center in the middle of that room.
Small movements.
And I guess realistically you can, because this is almost like a, well, it depends if we make this more like an echolocation. I'll say you can kind of get the general layout of just where things are kind of bouncing off of to give you an idea of what the wall structure kind of looks like, how big the room is.
Mm.
You kind of see
It's not nearly as big as the last room.
yeah, much smaller room, and right smack in the middle of the room, you can kind of feel a like a little fire right there in the middle.
Hmm.
Feels like there's a fire in there, but if anybody's there, they're sleeping.
All right.
And either that or there's not snoring, but there's no heartbeats in here either. So
Could
Wow.
be more undead. It's awful still.
Well,
I'm gonna step. Actually, no. Now that it's been cleared, I will put my shield back on.
Mhm.
And up, and I'll look for the rest of everybody else's sign. Push these doors open.
yeah. Breach
That
on
goes-
3.
1,
Two.
2, 3.
okay.
Oh, it's just a W15. Don't worry.
Classic
I need-
W15.
I need my
Classic
W2s, yeah.
WC handy.
Hang on. So, you guys make your way into this room. It is some kind of a workshop. Badly damaged. Seems as though there's like scarring. Those of you with kind of magical abilities can just feel the magic kind of remnants in this room. This brazier in the middle is still lit. It is not as strong as a flame as you could imagine it may have once been, but there is a green flickering flame amidst this center area. I know we don't have the Ac Inc. Same setup here, but either way, they appear to have been untouched by the forces that destroyed this area. However, you see, because I have to do it this way because this is what's most important, you see floating behind the brazier. Ba-doop-boop.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Is a
Oh.
green spheroid creature with 4 different moving chameleon-like eye stalks that are all working completely independently from another. Is our chameleon Spectator. It has a central eye in the middle, and in all of your brains, those of you that walk into this room, you hear a voice, and you know it to be coming from our good Spectator friend here. And oddly enough, it speaks to all of you in common in all of your brains. And it says, what are you guys doing here? You guys here? What? Who sent you?
well, we were sent by the Rock Seekers here.
I don't know if I know any rock seekers.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah. What are you doing here? How are things? How are you?
I've been here for 100 or so years.
I'll
I
move
was
to the
put here
top
to
of the
guard
brazier.
this space by, the wizard. I don't remember his name. He put me here to guard it, to protect it from all of the things, save it from bandits.
Oh, could it have been Mostopheles?
I don't remember.
Mm,
Oh, and
that's
also to
fair.
kill all the undead that came through here. Because they always
Oh.
trying to
You do a
steal
really good
stuff.
job. You know there are we just killed a bunch of undead.
Well, they're not in here, though. I don't care about what's out there. My job is to protect right here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Do your pay.
That's
What's
what
your
I'm
Did you
doing.
ever encounter a shapeshifter?
Maybe. It's been a long 100 years. That's all I'm saying. And my
What's your name,
service,
friend?
I don't have a name.
Ah,
My service is 101 years. I'm so close to retirement.
oh, well, that's great. It's something we can all look forward to.
And
Oh,
you'll
this
notice
poor guy.
the blue thing in the back there that you see. It is like a doorway, but there is a shimmering blue energy that is blocking like passage through what is just an open door, and you can see behind. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make it opaque, but it's like a swirling kind of blue energy. Doesn't look like fire. Imagine like in any Zelda game where you can't see through it because there's like you got to do the thing before you can go in the room. That's kind of what's happening right here.
Oh, well, this is some neat little magic you got going on over here.
Yeah, the wizard put it there.
Oh, yeah.
They were like, there's going to be people, and they're going to try to steal all of your stuff and do bad things. So you're going to sit here and stop them for 101 years. It's awful specific, but I said I really don't have an answer. You bound me to do it.
Yeah.
It's kind of my servitude.
We've all been there.
So, do you guys know the wizard? You friends with the wizard?
Yeah, he said you were done 1 year early for time served.
Oh, he did? Make me a
Yeah,
persuasion
totally.
check. Or actually a deception check.
Oh, well, that's a
I'm
little
gonna put
worse.
the strong hand of Bronson on your shoulder. That's right.
I'm going to use one of my luck points to get
Ah,
advantage
all
for
right.
this.
There you go.
Guidance.
I'm gonna send Gable a message as this is happening. You
Uh-huh.
hear in your head Red Soot's voice just saying, "You might want to step out of the room if he's, guarding for undead. We're not quite sure what you are.
Mm,
You wouldn't want to trigger anything."
Well, I'm sure it'll be a fun conversation if it comes up. So far, things seem to be rather calm.
23.
And he goes, all right, well, if you're good with the wizard, and he sent him out early later. And he just disappears.
All right, cool, great.
Hold on. What about your 401k? Oh.
So,
It's not
As-
vested yet.
as he disappears, you'll notice in front of those blue doors appear 3 floating blue spectral entities.
Trojan war priests? Oh, Jesus, Lathander Christ.
So,
Well,
they look out at all of you. They're floating there. Again, all of them bedecked in a variety. There is a Brosian commander, a large sort of griffin-like helm with a... Let me just check my notes on what all of the weapons that I gave these guys. Yeah, okay, we got this helm.
Was this
He's...
triggered from him leaving his post?
Well, you'll find out in just a sec once I finish
Okay,
describing them. You'll see a longsword at the side of this. Again, a griffin like head as the pommel, but the wings come out to be the crossguard of this sword. And he has the general here the commander rather has a like a banner like sticking out with the flag coming kind of out from the back there. The knight has again a sort of griffin feather cloak on his back, has a different looking blade. This one much similar to the one that you have, Bishop, but like a little more, the cage is a little bit larger, and the blade is less thin and more wide. And then the war priest has again a breastplate that has kind of a griffin emblazoned on the front of it, is wearing large bracers on both arms, again that griffin detail with wings that sort of come off of the sides. And then you can see the holy symbol that he holds in one hand is just that of a head of a griffin. And they all appear into existence. Their color of the blue etherealness of all of them, very similar to the blue protecting the door behind them. And they look to all of you and say, we see you've made it to our ancient stronghold, and you have, while deception is not our first rule or means of dealing with something, you did deal with the first of the tests of this room by removing the Spectator from its presence here. Now, behind this, and they kind of all are speaking in unison, gesturing at this blue portal, is the remnants of our ancient armory, carrying many of the different weapons and tools that we used that were forged right here, and they'll point to what's left of this brazier here in the room. And they said in the final stand for Wave Echo Cave, we unleashed a great magical effect to try to cover and cave in this entirety to protect it from those who would use the items and the power found here for future nefarious endeavors. However, it seems as though some intrepid entrepreneurs have done their way to excavate things throughout here. So we have decided we're here to ensure that those who are looking to use the Forge of Spells are worthy of doing so. So, you have all made it in. The only ones who ever come in here thus far have been nothing but mindless undead that our Spectator was able to easily destroy.
Mhm.
And they say, if not only will we grant you access to the items within our armory, we will perhaps be able to provide to you some form of insight or training that only those who were part of the original Brosian Empire could bestow upon you. So, what say you all? Will you prove your worth in a test of skill or might or general combat, or perhaps intelligence, if that's more your thing?
Well, first
General
off, I gotta say, I am such a big fan. I have so many questions. Were griffins real?
Oh, yes. Very real.
Wow. All right, I take out a notebook. I'm like, anyway, what would you say like a normal meal like structure was for you guys back in the day?
Sushi and tacos.
Sushi and tacos. Yes, that the translations were close.
Yes.
We had sushi and tequila, but that makes more sense.
What a hero
Okay.
feast.
And then the war priest kind of just clocks your conversation there, your comment there, Bronson, and just kind of nods his head in your estimate of the hero's feast.
Yes.
Oh, please.
Did you just was that out loud there, Gable?
Oh, yes. Gable lets
you'll
it
notice
slip.
that as you say this, the war priest, the cleric among them, looks to you and seems to really just like he's not. Since you said that, the rest of this conversation is happening, but he is focused on you. He's not taking his eyes off of you since you stepped in this room and you made that comment.
You've been Grognar marked.
I mean, feel free to buy me dinner if you want to have a conversation. Don't just stare creepily from the other side of the room.
Oh, God.
And he says, I knew it. Something was wrong about you. And you watch as he raises his holy symbol and he says a word that I guess the Brosian people here, the people who are a little more familiar with the history, will say. And he'll reach out and that holy symbol will start to glow in this blue kind of, you watch as the griffin's eyes in the holy symbol start to kind of roil out blue smoke. And the room starts to fill again with this blue smoke. And he says, you thought you could, we thought you made it here. No. And you watch as this happens, it starts to, the energy comes through. You all feel nothing except for you, Gable, start to feel as though part of you in a very, Venom symbiote off of Spider-Man. You watch as all of you watch as that what you've seen as Gable's form of dread starts to like push out of his body, and it started to be ripped and torn out of him. And he says, Draeri scum, you do not belong here. You never did. And he continues to charge energy through it, and it's roiling and it's trying to grip onto you, Gable, and you could feel it inside you just trying to hold on to not let go.
For one of the first moments, Gable is terrified. What is it? What is it? Get it off, get it off.
And he just continues to chant under his breath, and you watch as this thing is, back inside, coming out of other spots of you as this thing just eventually with enough of the energy chanting through it, you watch as it pushes out of you and becomes its own solitary entity. And they look to all of you and they will say, well, this was not our planned means of trial by combat. However, I think we found what we'll be dealing with. And you watch as this thing appears right next to Gable as this Draeri Wraith appears. And I would like you all to roll for initiative.
Or
Nobody listens to
Rati,
Soot.
for those
Nobody
who are-
listens to Soot.
During that process, I'm definitely using reaction sanctuary.
That's fair.
100% for.
I use
for
reaction
Gable.
close my notebook. Annoyed. All right.
All right, let's go ahead and get those initiative rolls. I see Soot, you've got an 18. What else we got here?
I got a 15 minus 2 for being tired. 13.
13, got it.
23.
Okay, Bronson got an 8, Gable got a 23. I'll roll for our good friend. Oh, you know what? Here, I'll just do it because we can just choose it over here. Go with our game log and roll dice and roll our d20. Well, there you go. So he's gonna go last. That being said, now Gable, you do now have access to the new version of Alert. If you wish, you can swap with any willing creature in this initiative if you'd like, if they're willing to and you want to.
I think Gable's more than a little freaked out that this thing was like living inside of him. And for the first time, he's kind of in need of Bronson's devotion to Shantae. So, Bronson, would you like to go first?
Oh, it'd be my pleasure.
I will swap with Bronson.
Okay, so
Let's go.
all right, look at this. New things coming into effect here.
Tactics. I
Yeah.
will use my last spell slot and I will bless the rest of the party.
Okay.
First level, so it does not include me. So this is going to go to Soot, Bishop, and Gable.
All right.
Yeah.
Now I have to, unfortunately. That works. Everything that goes off, no problem. Now, here is where I need to almost as though billowing out from this creature as a non-action action, as though you feel that you see that yellow malaise return to the room, and you hear a ringing in your mind of just the number 111.
Oh.
As our good buddy Jake rolled bad on the Reliquary, and it was triggered in the next combat that you were in. So, my friends, you are all under the effect of the slow spell for this combat.
And what is that in the new slow spell?
The new slow spell is basically the same as the old slow spell. It's a -2 to AC dex saving throws. Can't take reaction, and then can choose to take an action or a bonus action on your turn.
We don't get a roll on this?
This is the magic of the Reliquary, my friend.
These things do happen.
Reliquary.
You tipped it.
You tipped it, man. That was you.
Robert.
I've only seen goofy shit ever happen.
It's
That we never rolled bad before.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It's good, it's bad, or
This
it's
is
weird.
this is a fun one, Jake. Good job.
Thank you. Yes, I like it.
Okay. So
okay.
that goes off. Bless goes off. And that'll do it for you there, Bronson.
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
So it's your turn.
Wait for tomorrow.
Yeah, you can blame Jake. It's
Ooh.
Jake's
You
fault.
could. It is my fault, and I'm happy to be here for it.
Show you where the
Little guy's
Reliquary can
gonna
go.
move.
Mm-hmm.
So don't know, man. I said don't. I said don't.
Well,
I'm going to
All we have is do.
apparently. I guess I'll just do. No. I'll do a firebolt.
okay.
Sure.
Go ahead and make an attack roll against this guy.
Okay. That's only a 15.
You do have bless,
That's a 17.
which does hit now.
Woo!
All
It would
right.
not have hit prior to the bless.
For 4 fire damage.
All right, it's only going to be 2 fire damage as these guys are resistant to fire.
No.
All right, after your turn, it is Bishop.
All right. Slowly, I draw the brocade.
Uh-huh.
As I do, I wave it across the brazier, or the
The brazier.
the brazier. Yes.
Yes.
It's all them titties falling out. Jake, go ahead. What do you got, buddy?
Jesus.
The brazier. I'm blushing. I was trying to do cool stuff. I walk up and I stab him. I stab him.
Well,
one
you know what?
time.
In the moment of it touching the Forge of Spells, you watch as it does, the flames carry with it, and at least for right now, this is a +1 rapier.
Hell
Oh
yeah.
shit.
See, it would have been so cool if I didn't fuck it up so bad.
Touch
Yes.
that brazier of spell titties again, Bishop.
It becomes a +1 rapier of
Two-
spell
Two
titties.
hands. 2 hands, Bishop. 2 hands.
Are you okay? You okay over there, Jake? I don't think
No,
I've seen
I'm
LB blush this much on stream in a while.
I'm embarrassed for being dumb. I stab it. I'm gonna
right, go ahead
stab it. I'm gonna use bless because that's a fucking 13.
Mm-hmm.
+4, 17.
17 hits. It wouldn't have hit without that bless.
Yep. And I can't smite, can I?
No, you can, because we're removing the bonus action nonsense for the spell. So we're allowing it to be just once a turn, not having it eat your bonus
Oh,
action because that's
You know what? It doesn't hit. I get -2 because I'm exhausted. So that's down to a 15.
You do have luck.
It says on the lucky you got to choose before you do it.
I don't care.
Okay. Well, I'll use it then.
Yeah, that's stupid.
No one's
We're
ever
already
done luck
shots
like
are
that.
already fired at 2024.
All right,
So
that's
fuck
a
the bonus
that's a
action.
15 on the die,
Yeah.
so that gets us up to 21 plus the bless. All right,
Solid
shit.
2 handfuls of damage.
Yep. Hey man, I'm gonna try and do double digits, double D's. Here we go. I am gonna use the smite, so that is an extra 3d8 on top.
Yes, because this is an undead.
Okay. Well, here we go, guys.
3d8, that's a quite a handful.
That is 29 points of damage.
Woo!
All right. That
Let's
is a
go.
big hit on this Draeri Wraith. It does seem to recoil from this. First of all damage applies on this. No issues there. And it does not seem to be a fan of the radiant light that's coming off. It doesn't seem to affect it more than normal. However, the presence of bright light seems to bother it. Perhaps sunlight would be not a good thing, which also, as you notice, there is none in a cave. So
No, yeah, it's pretty dark in here. I'm glad I have my sunglasses on so I can see this thing.
Soot, I know you're only 4th level, but cast Sunbeam. That would be great.
yeah.
Yeah, just go for it. Come on.
So
I mean, moonlight is reflected from sunlight, so
I like
Ipso facto.
I like where your
This
head's at.
more.
It's like a periscope of damage.
yeah.
Anything?
All right.
Oh, you can't do anything else anyway.
No, I slowly closed the distance, and then I stabbed it with dumb words instead of smart, cool ones, and that was it.
All right.
I don't know. Someone clearly thought it was cool.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Gable.
This
This thing that has been, basically on a ride along with you for a while is right here in front of you, and you could see it. And now you're getting that weird, like, staring in a distorted mirror of what your sort of form of dread looked like, but a fleshy cat-based version of it. This is the core form of it.
Ugh.
Oh Jesus. Okay. I am going. I can't. I have to do action or bonus action.
Just one thing, my dude. We are
You do have an
slow.
ally next to it, so you would have sneak attack if you were to hit it.
Okay. Question about the new 2024 rules.
Yeah,
if I'm
fire away.
firing a ranged weapon while in melee with the thing, is that disadvantage?
It is still a disadvantage, which
Okay.
means you wouldn't be eligible for sneak attack. But a rapier attack would be eligible because you do have an
Yeah.
ally within 5 feet.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I gotta do that thing. I'm also full transparency. I have close to 10,000 points on the Twitch, and I've been banking them specifically for your like final boss move, whatever super move thing. But I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know if this is the moment yet.
Fair.
We'll see.
We don't. Yeah, we
So-
don't know. We don't know what yours is yet. So,
It's true.
we didn't figure that out yet. But
That is a 17 to hit.
17 hits.
Okay. All right. Jesus. All right.
I'll throw it out there. You do have enough movement where you could move to next to Bishop and do what Bishop did.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this way we'll overcome its resistance to non-magical damage. So
Thank you, merciful DM.
go ahead
That
and
I love
make
shit
that,
talking.
Go ahead and make that roll. We'll see how this goes. Yeah, and thank you for changing everybody to yellow. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, I thought
slow.
it was good. Yep.
Oh, this was almost max damage.
Great.
Woo.
22 points of piercing
Woo.
damage.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yes.
because of the magic of the Forge of Spells, you watch as again, and it's weird because as you're seeing this, Gable, it's weird. It's like you're kind of almost stabbing a part of you, and you watch that as you do stab this, you do bloody this creature. But like as you go and stab it with the rapier, looking for that weak point to use the sneak attack on, as your rapier pierces it, it momentarily changes to look just like you as you stab it, and you watch you react to like, why would you stab me? And then it turns back as you pull the sword out.
Oh, no, darling.
I don't like that. Classic demon bullshit.
All right. Well,
Do it again.
Hey.
it's its turn now. And you see as it looks around, it is not in a ideal situation in the room that it's currently in. So you will watch as a what do I want to do? I don't know if it's going to make it to another turn, so we'll have to see what we're going to pull out right here. Okay, yeah, it's going to, you know what? It's just going to double down on you, Gable, because it will look at you and you'll watch as it reaches out and like, again, its fingers elongate in a very kind of long, and it starts to pierce those fingers into you, trying as you watch as the symbiote-like things start to try to grab back onto you. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw, please.
I hate this. I hate this.
Is it the only thing
This
in the
is
combat
fantastic.
order?
It
Are
is.
the other guys?
They're just watching.
Okay, they're just watching. Oh, shit.
That is a dirty 20.
Well, I can't do anything about that. I can deal some damage to you, though.
Oh, Jesus.
So you will take 9 points of psychic damage. And you feel you are able to shunt away this thing as it's trying to attach itself to you. And as it's starting to do that, you manage to rebuff it, but you can hear it in your mind, in that voice that you've spoken out to the party when you've gone into that form of dread. It's like, no, we need to be together. Think of all that we could do. All the power I've given you. Why turn me away now? And then it just it's pushed back, and it'll go back to the top of the round. Bronson.
It needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yes, to attack you, correct? Or to
in this case, can Sanctuary be between him, Gable, and the spirit?
Yeah, we could do that.
Nothing we need to do retroactive, like.
Yeah, we'll add that.
I just want it for the RP, like the assistance.
Yeah,
with him and Gable.
So it is. We'll say that it kind of seeing this happen, the Sanctuary transfers over to Gable. That's a freebie. What would you like to do on your turn? You have an action or a bonus action.
Ooh.
What would you like to do?
Gracious DM.
Well, you're not dead, Gable. So maybe you don't need it.
I'm a little thrown at how good Jake is at that voice.
No, thank you.
So what would you like to do, Bronson?
I will. I can't resist not getting a handful too while I go through here.
Yeah, of course. Hugh is not a plus. I don't remember if it's +1 or not, but it's whatever it is. It's got it's got a +1 on top of it for right now.
Let's go. I will swing Hugh at the spirit. That's our man. And I will swing away without bless. 13.
13 will miss, unfortunately.
Just like I said, he's our man, damn it. Yeah, that will be the end of my turn.
Okay, then it will go to you, Soot.
I'm going to pull out a new spell.
Yeah.
As she is going to make a ranged spell attack at the target. No.
That's a natural one in real life right there, folks.
Thank you. I mean, that's only a +2, so 15.
That misses, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
And it's just kind of like, and you'll watch. Well, what was the spell, so we know what it was?
Oh, it was Starry Wisp.
Oh yeah, that's one of the.
Did you use your bless?
Yes, I did.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I didn't use bless. I used. Wait, why did I give myself a +2? Why did I have a +2?
I don't know. You just said
you
+2.
just said +2, so I assumed that was the plus. I assumed.
No, sorry.
I assumed that was a 2 on the bless.
It does a 16 hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh, does it really?
It does.
Let's go.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute. Was the 16 with the +2 that you fabricated, or?
No, I rolled a 3, so it was a 15 with the +2. With the +3, it's 16.
Okay, all right.
You gotta believe in yourself.
We're just making it. We're just adding +2. I like it. It's a ballsy move.
The power of self-confidence goes far.
I guess.
Take it till you make it, baby.
That's a 3d8 or 3 radiant damage. And I hit the target takes 1d8 radiant damage, and until the end of my next turn, it emits a dim light in a 10-foot radius and can't be invisible. So.
Ooh,
nice.
And that, folks, is a brand new 2020. That is one of the nice new things added in 2024. An attacking spell for the druid that's not produce flame. What a world.
It's a cantrip, yeah.
And so it has a cool ability, too, which is nice.
Yeah.
Handy.
It is this just from the doorway. You see this little stream of radiant light go through. And little fiery guy's gonna make his way to the door.
Okay, making his way.
Mhm.
But I need you.
All right. After Soot's turn, it's Bishop's turn.
Okay. I'll get it this time for sure. And I will stab once again. No braziers necessary. 24 minus 2 plus 2, 24.
24 hits.
All right, just a straight old stab here for 12 points of damage.
All right.
13 because it's +1.
That's right. Well, in a spectacular representation of what my good buddy Jake is great at, we're going to leave that guy with 1 HP right here. Every time. However,
We're concerned about the smites giving the paladins all of the kills. That was the concern, right?
That
With
was the
smiting?
concern that he did not. That was the concern that they were worried that paladins smiting twice on a turn with 2 attacks, they were taking away. They didn't say it like that, but they did say the amount of times that they've had the paladin get the final kill on every enemy was pretty high. And I mean, let's be real, it's true. We know this. It's a thing.
Yeah. Just not.
But it's kind of their thing. But anyway, at the
It's what they do.
as a reaction to this situation, you watch as seeing the amount of damage that you've done, it can't go invisible, but it'll reach its tendrily fingers down into your shadow, Bishop. And
Don't like that.
let me just do this. We're gonna have right here a shadow version of Bishop appears behind you, Gable. Looking just like him, sunglasses and all, wielding a rapier right behind you. But that was the end of Bishop's turn. It is your turn, Gable. You are now flanked by the spirit that has been attached to you and a shadowy version of Gable.
Bishop.
Bishop,
Yeah,
sorry.
shadowy version. Bishop.
Sorry, Bishop.
I'm gonna bonus. I can't fucking use bonus action.
I
God
know.
Damn it.
Thank you, Jake.
Okay.
I keep trying to zoom in further, and I can't do that either. So, enhance.
Yeah, I'm in as far as I can go. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys.
I think Gable has
Shadow.
to focus on the Wraith.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh God. Yeah, I'm gonna try it again and see if we can kill. You said it's down to 1 hit point. Was that the joke?
That is the joke.
It's not a joke. It's the reality of my life.
That is a natural 20.
Well, that will be what we need to probably finish this guy off.
What a waste.
That's fair.
She
forgot to mute herself. She said that now. Just kidding.
That's Red Soot sneaking out.
Yeah, right.
I unmuted myself for that. Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, just for fun, I was like, I'm gonna roll damage and see how much I would have done. Again, that was almost max. So, hold on, I have to do math.
Well, we have
Remember, we're doing the crit rules are max damage, and then okay.
That would have been 45 points of piercing damage on this thing.
All right. You watch as you stab into this thing and it turns itself back into a version of you as you pierce into it. And you watch as it cycles through everything that you see in that mirror when you look at it. All of the people who left you for dead. It cycles through all of them as it's trying. You watch as the shadowy tendrils are trying to climb up the rapier to your hand. But the damage is just so much that it unfortunately just starts to melt away into a puddle on the ground just as it turns to Reese, attempting to get close to you, and then it disappears into a puddle on the ground.
Can I add just one teeny
little
thing before it becomes that puddle?
Yeah.
If you wanted to attach yourself to me, you picked the wrong face. And I will slash across the neck of Reese as it forms into that puddle.
into the puddle. And then it's unfortunately looking a little, yeah.
Bishop would see his ex for the first time because
Yes.
the first time
Yeah,
you saw it, you were drunk in the mirror. And
Yeah, that's
you
true.
all
You
remember
would
that.
see.
I know her.
That's right. I forgot. You forgot about that. Yes, thank
I
you,
did
LB.
forget about that.
And you'll watch as Beshadow behind you, Gable, will reach out with its shadow rapier on its turn and attempt to make an attack against you.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I'm rolling in the game. I forget, not in real life. Let's see how we do here. Ooh, I don't think that's gonna do it. Let me just pull up the stats so I make sure I'm not messing this up. This is one I didn't get to figure out. Does a 16 hit you?
It does not.
Okay, well.
Oh wait. Slow reduces
Is
AC
it by
by
2?
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will hit.
Well, so it's going to strike out at you. And it's going to deal 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh my god, I'm still up by 1 point.
You need to roll a wisdom saving throw because he has
I do.
sanctuary.
You're right, I do. You're right. Let me make that wisdom saving throw. Hang on. Ooh, that is a 17
DC
on
15.
the 17 on the die. 9 points of piercing damage, and then 17 points of necrotic damage as it smites you with its shadow smite that it borrowed from Bishop.
I am down.
And it looks down at you with just a you maybe you haven't even seen this, but just the most disapproving Bishop face.
Oh.
As it stabs you and you fall down to the ground unconscious. Then it goes to the top of the round. Bronson.
That's how you know it's bullshit. Bishop would never make a face like that to our boy.
Do I still make a death saving throw when I go down?
No, it would be at the start of your turn.
Okay.
That was all part of the same attack. It's just,
I am going to go over and kneel down, and I'm going to stand in between Gable and the shadow, and I will put my hand on Gable's unconscious body with Spare the Dying, and I'm gonna hold my shield up. Nobody gets our boy.
All right.
Yeah, not even me.
Then it is your turn, Soot.
Banana.
Thank you. I'm well aware of who is. Why are you talking like that?
What?
Gable, did you have sorry, LB, did you have a good berry left on you? Or you had that healing potion?
I had a healing potion. I have a healing potion on me.
So I stopped him from taking that healing potion. Could I retcon that of giving the healing potion?
Yeah, and you can feed it to him as an action, so it'll just be the full amount.
Awesome.
Okay.
Cool. Sorry, LB.
Go ahead.
That's okay. And if you give him the potion, I don't need to use a spell for that. Cool. I will do another second verse, same as the first. Do a Starry Wisp.
All right.
On the shadow.
Shadow Bishop.
That is. We're still blessed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I mean that's a 20.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Yep.
23. And then that is 1d8 radiant damage. 3 radiant damage.
All right, well, it can't become invisible now.
Yeah.
Which
it's all
is
glowy
a thing
and shit.
it could do. Oh, and this is just straight up shadow. It takes 6 points because it's vulnerable to radiant damage.
Nice.
Dope. Okay. And I cannot command.
Correct. So little guy
All
will
right.
just take the dodge action automatically.
Yes, he will. Good for him.
Bishop,
All
in
right.
a weird Dark Link situation, you're facing off against the shadow version of yourself.
His sunglasses look dope. I would like to stab him. -2 plus bless. Let's see, baby.
Kill the
That's
ego.
17.
All right, 17 hits.
All right. Yes, so the broscade comes across flame lit green for 14 damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Are we
That
smiting on here or
+8
no?
damage.
I am all out of spells, my
Ah,
dude.
well, it's okay
Ugh.
because that's actually enough to do it anyway. So, you
Yes.
bring down, and it's describe to me what it's like killing a shadow version of yourself.
Wow. It's hard for Bishop to have that kind of thought process. I don't know if he's really self-aware enough to be like, look, it's me. It's more like, so I think it's just as simple as shadow version's shield isn't real. So it just goes, the light just goes straight through that, and then the flames just consume it from there. And then it just kind of disintegrates into pieces. And I'll be like, woo!
All right, and down goes Shadow.
Shadow.
And yeah, you look, well, I mean, I'll give you guys a moment to breathe here. You just went down and are back up with the level of exhaustion there, Gable, but
Woo!
That was horrifying.
All right.
Maybe we'll learn to listen.
Well, yep. Oh, okay. Whew.
I
That-
will extend my hand to help Gable up.
and you guys will just hear like a clapping from the 3 Brosian entities in the room.
Is it clapping or is it patronizing?
No, it is a
Okay.
not a
It's not a slow
patronizing clap.
It's not-
It is a
a long day.
it is a well done clap as they look to all of you and they say, well, if you are able to dispatch one Draeri Wraith like this, that is more than enough to us to show that you're willing to do what needs to be done and are worthy of what we may have to offer you. While our time is done here, perhaps the likes of you will be able to continue on our teachings and bring about the apparent destruction of what remains of these creatures from this realm. But first, we did promise you boons. So, what they will do, first off, is 1, everybody, well, you'll see a bunch of tacos and sushi appear in the room. As they set before you a hero's feast, a Brosian hero's feast.
Oh, hell yeah.
Second of all,
Yeah.
they walk over. You'll watch as the cleric kind of holds up his holy symbol, and they all are kind of like banging shields, and in unison, everybody's level 5.
Oh.
Let's go.
And as part of this Brosian kind of training,
Ugh.
eating discussion, anything you guys want to change other than your character's species, they're offering the training to allow you to change anything. Proficiencies, move your ability scores around, feats, whatever you want to do, subclass options, any of that is now an option for you to change that. Some of that is obviously because we just did the whole 2024 shift, but this was always going to be a thing they were going to allow you to do. If you're like, you know what, hey, I never use proficiency in survival, somebody else has that, ditch it, give yourself something else, right? Hey, you know what, I originally put that 17 in strength. Turns out I never use my strength. Maybe I should put that in intelligence, whatever you want, swap that all around, do whatever you want. We're coming up on our time here anyway, so this will just kind of come to a close as we end this out, but this is an option you guys have to switch things around. They will also lift the veil to the door and you will see several Brosian items in this room that they will allow you to gain access to if you so choose.
I do.
I know, I'm sure you do.
I hope they let us borrow it. Just
Just let you borrow it. Yeah, you can only use this for the
For
rest of
everyone that doesn't
Wave Echo
know,
Cave. Yeah,
in Vecna, they said that you could borrow the magic items when you get it. Like, bitch, please give me the loot. Like, don't ever say borrow a magic item. Like any player's gonna return that.
Mhm.
Return upon
no.
death.
Maybe I was gonna. Maybe I suddenly developed values tied with material
This Holy
connections.
Avenger just doesn't fit right. Here you go.
Look, you didn't steal from Soot. You've gotten a little bit of character growth, right?
That's true.
What do we
Yeah.
see? What's
Well,
on the list?
before I give you the list, the War
Wow.
Priest will come over to you, Gable, and he will rest a hand, an ethereal hand, on your shoulder, and he'll say, "I don't know what led you to be in a situation where this thing bound itself to you, but they have a means of twisting one's outlook and ideals to their benefit and what you think you may need the power granted by them to do whatever it is you need to do. This is an opportunity. This has been expelled from you. You can forge a new path. Don't be beholden by whatever happened, mistakes or otherwise, from your past. This is your opportunity to forge whatever it is you need to do. Don't let this hold you back."
I appreciate your words. And while I don't need that power that this fiend was granting to me, there are no depths that I wouldn't go if it meant that I could kill every one of those who killed me. So while I thank you for your words, I will take better care on which boons I select for my vengeance.
And, maybe not the answer he thought he was going to get when he said it, but he nods solemnly anyway and moves and kind of floats back to the rest. And you hear, as you say this, and he kind of floats back over to the rest of the group, the flap, you don't see anything, but the flap of wings and a singular black crow feather falls at your feet. And it's weird because it seems like for the first time in a while, maybe ever, that crow, the wing beat, the call, all of that seems that much clear. Before, you didn't realize it, but it sounded like it was kind of muffled, like you were hearing it through something else, as if something was kind of dampening that call.
I will bend over to pick up the feather and sort of hold it close to my chest.
Yeah, and it feels like there's a stronger connection there than there ever was before. And after this, I'm going to light up some letters on that cipher.
Thank you, fucker.
So, that being said, the door will open into the room. Let me just go ahead and reveal. I'm going to reveal it. There's nothing inside there, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Oh,
Ba-doom.
yeah.
There you go. It's just an empty room. But inside said room, there are several things. There is a breastplate. This breastplate looks very similar to the one worn by the war priest.
Clearly for me.
Could mean you do you, man. There is also one of those the griffin shaped holy symbols in here. there is
Mm.
a set of bracers similar to what the knight was wearing.
Mm.
And let's see. There is, looking at my notes over here, we'll have. I don't want to give you guys that. They had to think about what I'm gonna have to deal with. That's the problem. Yep. You know what? We'll put the helm, the Griffin, the General's helmet, in here. The Griffin General's helmet,
Hell yeah.
and
My word, that's a symbol of the Holy Brosian Empire.
and
Indeed it is.
let's see. I wanted to add at least one more thing, but I don't want to give you the banner because I don't want to have more auras running around here, and I don't want to deal with that. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? Okay, let's do this. We will have, kind of in the back, underneath like a cloth. These things are kind of out and prominently displayed. Something you don't see them present here. You see, a commander, a knight, and a war priest. But there was mention of by this spectator that the wizard put them here. And you would know, those of you who have heard a little bit about this, that the Forge of Spells was created to make magical items and artifacts for use in the Brosian Empire. So not only were they a strong military force, but they also had a pretty substantial magical contingent amongst them as well, with their own ranks. And again, you're seeing a couple of these, but a lot of the different ranks within the Brosian Empire all had sort of like a status symbol, a symbol of station, which was kind of what they had, that what they would use to do the different, it kind of denoted them. And there is a staff in here. Again, a bronze staff that has, amongst the top of it, there is like a griffin wings kind of splayed upwards staff in there as well. And they will gesture again. As I said, the wall goes down, and they said this is just a meager showing of what we had when we were at our full strength. But unfortunately, many of those were destroyed in the cataclysm that destroyed this cave, or so we thought, closed it off forever. You may, in your travels, find other pieces that are part of these, and they kind of, you'll see like the other pieces that they have, or more for other ranks and stations. And one of the things that we spent a lot of time during our reign was building out these ranking materials, items for the different stations that, when combined together, grant an additional benefit. Basically, what I'm telling you is that if there are set bonuses for the Brosian pieces. So if you have like all 3 pieces, or maybe 4 pieces of the Brosian War Priest set, that's going to give you a different benefit than you would have by just having 2. Same thing with the Knight, the Commander, the General, and so on.
Wow.
That's badass.
That is badass. I'm very excited.
Yeah. And they will basically bow to all of you. Again, feel free to switch and swap whatever you want around as you see fit. And yeah, they will part so that you can enter into the armory. And they will bestow, because I don't want to have to deal with this next time, the knowledge of what all of these things do. So you'll know what they are beforehand, so we don't have to go through the process of identifying these.
Nice.
And they will just kind of wish you all well and just fade into myth as the Brosian, the remaining spirits that held on to protect this armory, disappear.
Oh, wait, could you guys really march 24 miles in a day and then set up camp, no problem?
One of them, like the knight, will appear and be like, "Yes," disappear.
Okay. I'm gonna get some praise coming back with this. Oh. Whew. So, you knew Gloria, huh?
Who?
The Gloria.
Oh, right. You know her as Gloria. I keep forgetting that.
And she killed you.
They all killed me. But yes,
Cool. Tight. Cool.
I understand if there's some connection,
Mm.
but I would like to make one thing clear, and I say this with the utmost respect.
Mm.
If I see her, I will kill her.
Well, she is in jail awaiting trial for probably life in prison, so that's
In
kind of
Baldur's Gate, right?
yeah.
Yes, we may have had this conversation before.
Cool.
So, don't judge me too harshly for saying that I know.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, this is a neat little fire we've got here for magic. All right. Great. That was
You all right?
yeah, no, this is great. I'm very excited to look at all this cool Brosian stuff. Certainly not yeah, no, I'm good. My pants are warm, but I'm good.
99
day.
problems. I want to expect that amulet, the Holy Brosian Empire.
Yeah. So the scroll up in my notes. No, we're in the general. Here we go. The holy symbol of the griffin, and I will put these all in D&D Beyond. I wasn't really sure which ones I was going to give you, let alone making the items for them. So what this will do is it is a holy symbol, give you +1 to your spell attack rolls, spell save DCs, and once do we want to make it once, or do we want to make it? Yeah, let's make it. Yeah, let's go. You know what will be nice? We'll make it proficiency bonus times per long rest. You can cast Bless as a bonus action instead of your action.
Oh, shit.
Do they have to have the bless spell?
What do you mean?
I'm just saying if it's got an innate bless on it, then maybe it should go to Soot then.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't. You don't have to have it lets you cast the Bless spell.
Soot's reaction to responsibility is...
I don't have
Dude.
much bonus action utility myself.
Damage mommy. Let's just throw it out there. That's a +1 to saves and the damage. Cool. Hey, noted. We loot sorting is for later. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, absolutely we will.
What's the? We'll take a little gander over that breastplate in the light of the brazier.
Great. This won't follow me.
No, it will never go away.
Never will.
Got a 2-handful breastplate, actually.
Don't worry, if we skip 2 weeks, no one will know. They'll never remember.
That's true.
Yeah,
that is
true.
also
That's a very good point.
very true.
Well, the breastplate has the nipples in it, you know. So.
Oh yes,
It's a Batman breastplate.
yes.
Exactly, yeah.
Clooney's nips. Let's go.
Yes.
So this is a set of +1 half plate. So
this is half plate.
It only is a piece of a breastplate, but it functions like half plate. And it gives you.
Oh man, so that would, dude. So So you don't if Bishop put that on, there's no disadvantage on his dex. He gets all the benefit of half plate.
Well,
the breastplate.
It functions mechanically like half plate, so it would still cap
Oh.
your dex at 2.
Not for me.
Damn. I was like, oh boy, you got the glow up.
And it's let's see. I have 3 different versions of this in
Right.
my notes.
Ted,
So
you just did, your thinking face was very like just now, like a little kissy face.
Oh, it is. That's how I
was
think.
like-
You know.
Well, guys, I'm gonna put on all the armor. See you guys later.
And here's the
This is for
helmet.
me. Well, I'm glad you all
D&D
joined me on this quest.
D&D becomes Dynasty Warriors as you have a full set bonus.
Ah.
It is the advantage on saving throws.
Damn.
All saving throws?
All saving throws.
Ooh,
Shit.
sheesh, boy.
You
I
guys
think everybody else
encountered
can
the
wear the
lowest level version of that thing that was attacking attached to Gable. And these guys that you have been revering and have just kind of met for the first time fought armies of them. That was what brought them down. This is who their main antagonist was those kinds of spirits. And the final, so they thought, showdown was here. So you'll see that, again, a lot of their abilities, the weapons, the things that they carry were made in such a way as to combat these enemies specifically.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah.
That piece kind of de facto goes to Bronson.
Yeah. What are we looking at with the helm?
Yeah, what do we?
Okay. The helm. This is the general's helm, which is here. So, and I should point out that all of these are going to require attunement, just as a point of fact.
No
'Cause that's-
way.
Yeah, hey,
Pretty
listen.
fair.
That's
Well,
The
now we
Holy
have.
Symbol-
I actually have 4 Brosian attunement slots.
Oh yeah, the special elusive
Mhm.
Brosian attunement slots.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep, it's a history thing.
The holy symbols were for the war priest, right?
The holy symbol and that breastplate were for the war priest.
Okay.
Yes. It is. I'll tell you up front. This is at minimum a 3-piece set, if that makes sense. So you're going to need at least 3 pieces to unlock the set bonus. It is a 4-piece total set. That makes sense for the war priest anyway.
Yep.
All right.
So you're telling me I'm bonused out? Let's.
I'm saying
The
you
helm.
feel like whatever you want to feel. All right.
Give him some other loot over here. This war priest stuff has got me fired up.
So the Griffin winged helm, the commander helm, this first of all gives anybody who wears it its advantage on perception and investigation checks, and
Okay.
gives you a what the hell did I call it? Yeah, it gives you a basically the equivalency of bardic inspiration that you can give out. You have proficiency bonus D6 bardic inspiration that you can grant out to people as a bonus action.
That's pretty
Whoa.
beefy.
This is a commander's helm, and what better way to command your people than to inspire them in combat?
But will it look good with my sunglasses?
That's up to you, man.
I need fan art of a badass helmet and like some gas station sunglasses.
Freaking like neon green on the
Brosian
sides,
visor.
you know?
Yes.
Bayrans.
Where are my...
As long as they're Brosian, they count towards a set piece, right? So it doesn't matter if it's you can mix and match as we acquire Brosian armor.
Oh, you mean the
Or does it-
sunglasses count as part of
No,
the
no,
set?
no. I'm talking
Oh,
like you could like because that's part of the war preset. You said.
correct.
like,
You can mix.
so-
Yeah, you can mix and match pieces. It's
Okay,
just to
awesome.
get the set bonus. It's we're playing with Diablo style rules here, or True Dungeon
Yeah,
style
yeah, yeah.
rules.
I just want to make sure. I was like, okay, do you have to put all that on or nothing, or can we mix and match? Okay, cool.
Yes, correct.
Perfect.
All right, and then we had our gauntlets over here. Let's see. These were for the knight, the gauntlet set here. They allow you to take any damage that you deal with a weapon and turn all of that damage into radiant damage.
Ooh.
Again, as you saw, the shadows very specifically are vulnerable to radiant damage.
Gable.
And
Yeah.
it allows you to essentially get a version of the Savage Attacker feat where you can re-roll the damage dice on and like any weapon-based damage dice.
This crossbow's been great, but no.
And I will point out, not that it matters because sounds like you're giving that over to Gable, but it would also allow you to re-roll the dice on smites because the knights are
But sneak attack also.
correct. Sneak attack as well.
Radiant sneak attack.
Correct.
That's pretty badass.
Hey, so when you go into your form of dread,
Is
and
that
this thing
done?
changes your necrotic to radiant?
Quick question,
Mhm.
actually.
Mm-hmm.
Can I still manifest an Eldritch Blast right now?
You can, but I would like you to describe to me what it looks like now that you're not beholden to this creature that, again, this is a peek behind the curtain. Cujo and I talked about this, and the party doesn't know
We
it,
did.
but I'll let you know that when he was brought back, that spirit latched on to him and kind of hitchhiked back to the material plane, unbeknownst to him, or unbeknownst to Gable, as it were. But yeah, what does your Eldritch Blast look like now that you're not one with this dread spirit?
I think before it was like black and inky, almost ichor-like,
Mm-hmm.
in this sort of malevolent dark energy, and now it's got this like sort of a glowing blue, almost like a night sky right as the sun's starting to set. And it's still crackling, force energy, but it's not as unsettling. It is just this little orb of bluish, like a nightlight sort of color.
So yeah, you are able to do that. Now, I don't know, everybody hit level 5. I don't know what you went for your 5th level, but I guess we'll find out probably. I mean, we can just look at it, but we can find out roleplay wise what that means, because I know there's also some other adjustments have been made, granted by these Brosians who have given you the ability to change what you want to change about yourself. So, I don't know if you want to talk about it, but you can. But I still have a staff that I have to describe because I could see LB wants to probably know what the staff does, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do the staff.
So
We do want that.
yeah. This is staff of the Griffin's Apprentice, because this is the lower level wizard, not the higher level one, which would obviously be, we're talking legendary status for like the higher level wizards. But, and again, I will make all of these magic items. I will put them all on your character sheets so you don't have to worry about it. But it is, obviously, as we talked about, attunement. It grants a +1 to attack rolls. As again, the Brosians were much more on the attacky side of their magic, a lot less on the defensive side of their magic. It provides advantage on saving throws against being charmed and frightened, because the worst thing that you can have is your wizard get charmed. And again, not that it matters, but also against saves against possession, which may or may not come up. We'll see. It gives you also, one, the ability to cast the Daylight spell once per long rest.
Oh.
And if you cast the Moonbeam spell, it lets you move your Moonbeam as a bonus action instead of a full
Nice.
action.
No. Let's go.
Because
That's
that's actually,
dirty.
that's my biggest, that's one of the things I hate the most about that didn't get shifted, because I felt like that felt off,
That's just common sense.
to not have it be moved as a bonus action.
Silly. Silly Billy.
Oh, and for the internet, any pieces of the Brosian War Priest set, let those who have access to spiritual weapon cast it without concentration. So you can't come for me if you wanted to. So
Oh, there we go.
I will slap that breastplate on and that amulet on, baby.
Yeah, you can feel it. It's weird. We talked about it, and it's a joke, but you put on this Brosian breastplate, and while it does give you the benefit of half plate, your arms are exposed, and there's this like the tiniest little like puka necklace that appears across your neck as you don this Brosian War Priest set.
I will pull out all of my college puka shell necklace pictures to support this in my Brosianness.
Man.
Holy shit.
Well, folks, I think we did it. We're level 5, and the dungeon's not even done. They still have places to go and things to see as they work to clear out the rest of Wave Echo Cave, so we can finally be finished with what once was the original starter set for D&D 5e, Lost Mines of Phandelver. Granted,
Great story, Ted.
ours is a heavily modified version. You're not going to find half of this inside your Phandelver and Below book, but that's okay.
Remember when we had a dinner party?
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, and I have to
Yes.
give I have to add it to Bronson and Soot's character sheet is a new spell that's called
Ooh.
Walking Taco.
Yes.
Let's have a walk me down.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it not only gives you, a little bit of healing, a little bit of, you're full for the day, but it also gives you a little bit of a movement benefit because it's a walking taco. So, I'm
sure my chef's feet can give an additional.
Yeah, I
bit
would
for the
imagine
walking
so.
taco.
So we'll work on that because God, people get hung up on the wrong things, man.
Mm-hmm.
We
true.
love some walking tacos, though.
Anyway, fun fact, I don't know where it is, but I did see a recent food truck that you pay less money if you show up with your own bag of chips, and they'll just put whatever you bring the chips, and they'll just put the taco in it. You're muted,
You are
LB.
muted, LB.
I would love that.
Yeah,
I
It's
have a bag
amazing.
of chips in my thing
Yeah,
right
just
now.
bring
I'll
up
go-
whatever
I'll go
bag
now.
of chips you want, and then we'll just turn it into a taco. That's the best
Fire
business model.
Doritos all day. Just top it. Let's go.
But that being said, let's go ahead and run down the line real quick and just say, outro everybody here. Robert, kick us off here.
Hey, I'm Bronson Barley. I just got a whole bunch of new armor. Watch out when you tip the Reliquary. Sometimes it might just. But you can find me on the rest of the internet. Captain Robert streams everywhere where Captain Robert is at.
All right, LB.
Hello. I had so much fun tonight with nobody listening to me. I'm LB Hack'em. You can find me at
Listen.
LB Hack'em on the Instagram and the Twitter. On Twitch, it's Hack Recklessly. We do lots of horror games. We're doing a level 15 D&D game this weekend where I have to be very mean to one of my players, and I'm amping myself up to that. It's daddy issues.
Well,
Look. The next time I'm going to live is tomorrow on Crit Hit Chronicles, wherever Cujo is. And I'm going to be playing a boy who doesn't understand social cues. He just likes to hit things really hard. I'm
Nice.
excited to get back into it. That's me.
I'm excited.
All right, Jake.
hey, Internet. You can check me out on my podcast, Legends Rerolled. We just started season 2, which is Alice in Wonderland, featuring the wonderful Ted as an adorable little kobold named Corvus. Adorable.
Yeah, we'll get to that
Um,
more. But all right.
but yes, he is. He is number one in everyone's heart that I have talked to about it up to this point.
All right.
And I'm not surprised because it's great. So yeah, that's it.
All right.
Then
Thanks.
episode 2 goes live on Monday.
What a
Episode 2
weird-
goes live on Monday.
Yeah, thank
What
you.
a weird ending moment for yourself.
Yeah.
And that's it.
And that's it. That's all I got.
All right, Cujo, what do you got?
Hi, everybody. I'm Cujo. You can find me at Cujo Plays Games for personal ramblings about gaming and how much I love it. Or you can check out Crit Hit Chronicles. Right now, every Thursday, we're running Tales of the Valiant, sponsored by Kobold Press and the Kobold Creates program. Thank you, Kobold Press. You rock. Yeah, tomorrow night we have our next episode. We've got our full crew. And yeah, nothing's going to be weird or dramatic or crazy. It's going to be fine. In the meantime, keep an eye on socials as there's going to be an announcement for a spooky series that's going to be taking place in September. And some other, you can find me at Big Bad Con because I'm a scholar for this year's Big Bad Con. And if you see me, say hello. I always accept hugs and hellos. So yeah, that's me. So such a better sign off than Jake. I
Wow.
won that game.
It's not
Oh wow, it's me.
Anyway, hi, I'm Ted. This is my channel. I do a bunch of stuff over on the YouTubes. There's been so many videos. There's a lot of stuff going on. There's a whole 2024 rule book that came out yesterday, and more stuff keeps dropping as time goes on here. So I'll be doing more of that. I'll be over on Robert's channel tomorrow night. Questioning all of my decisions. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Thanks everybody for coming out, and we'll see you next time.
No.